Hey, everybody, welcome back to Mystery Titans Theater. My name is Travis Woloshin. We're starting a little bit later because my wife's parents had their 50th wedding anniversary. So thank you. I saw
50, dude.
Yeah, so and I had to stay for the creme brulee. Oh, and we got Barrio. What better way to bring in the big 5-0 than with Barrio? The voice you heard is your buddy and mine, but he's also the Ken Burns of Wrestling Chief J historian, the third brain bester, Kelly T. Nelson. Kelly, how are you?
Doing great. Should be a fun one.
And the original your buddy and mine is with us as well, of course, just back from the No Kings protest in Colorado, Johnny Hedgepeth. Johnny, how are you?
I'm doing great. I had a great time. Me and Mark had a great time at the march in Longmont. We had a ton of people. It was fun, great, funny signs, including my own. I do ask real quick before we introduce our guest. The funniest sign was we have a donut shop called Winchell's that is supposed to be reopened. It says coming soon for 4 years. And someone had a sign that says, I trust the Winchell's coming soon sign more than Trump. So
And yeah, making his long-awaited return, a guy I have known since 1998 when we worked at Blockbuster Video together, and we've been fortunate enough to do a couple other things since then, and have had some great times, including times in Seattle, which we're going to be talking about later at some point. Yeah, very talented, great friend, Brad MacNeil. Brad, how are you?
Fans demanded it. I am back. Johnny, thank you for
Right.
keeping freedom alive, bud.
thank you. Well, I got to do my part. Got to do my part.
So who is Barrio tagged with here?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
That's what I thought I saw. Crazy. This is nuts.
That's weird.
It's
Yeah.
Bret with 2 T's.
Yes.
Oh, it's his drag name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know why Neidhart didn't make it for this taping, but
Do you know what? I can guess. It involved being arrested.
well, that's what I thought too. I looked on wrestling data for his results, and he just missed 5 days, or there was a 5-day gap. So it wasn't like he was gone for any length of time. So I don't know. Maybe if we had the commentary on, they'd explain it. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't pass up on this dream team of Bret
And
Hart
turn
and
up a little
Barrio,
bit more.
both sons of famous wrestlers.
Right. And it's been a while since we've seen Barrio.
Yes.
I don't hear any audio.
No,
Me neither.
Is that true?
that's true.
Okay. Stand by.
I've had this one saved for probably years now, just waiting for the right opportunity.
Wow.
I kind of like to picture that Kelly has a vault of matches, kind of like Prince has all those unreleased albums.
Yeah, if only.
I have a watch later folder in YouTube that's got hundreds of fucking things in it.
Yeah, I have different playlists. If you go on my YouTube Titans TV, I've got a bunch of curated wrestler playlists and stuff. But this was in the future Mystery Titans Theater playlist for quite a long time.
Also in the 50th anniversary playlist, so it was nice convenience.
There you go. Travis can make a sleeping on the couch tonight playlist maybe for later. We're having to rush everybody through the 50th anniversary.
Yeah. Listen, I really got to get back home and do my YouTube show with my dumb friend.
Yeah. I have beer
You
to drink.
understand, don't you?
I mean,
Check,
you guys will have
please.
another one of these. Yeah, constantly as soon as we get there.
Like when I was in Paris, or no, I guess it was France in general, 25 years ago, they told you have to order the bill, or you have to get the bill, ask for the bill when you order your meal, or else you'll never get it because they just won't come back. So yeah, that's what it was like.
Okay. Well, after this match, I'll try to see if I can fix the thing. Because like I said, I'm using my Steam Deck today. And the sound was working earlier when I practiced. Moose was in the chat then. Man, they're exchanging power slams.
Power slams, yeah. This would have been early days for both teams. Well, it's not the Hart Foundation, but you know what I mean.
Right.
In
Right.
WWF, this is July, right? Yeah, June of '85. Dynamite was still
Limber.
healthy,
a
yeah,
piece of
relatively
shit.
healthy. Well, yeah, that. But more importantly, a great wrestler, though, right?
Now, Kelly, was there talk of Brett and Barry rebranding as the Killer Bees?
There it is.
That was the prototype, the original idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
He changed his name to Barry Ow, though.
And this is interesting. So yeah, the Bulldogs won, pinned Barry O, and then Brett got his heat back.
Interesting.
But yeah, such a weird thing.
I love every now and then seeing Jimmy Hart tweet. It's so fucking funny, especially right like okay, just like maybe 2 days after Hogan died, he's tweeting about making public. I'm available for public appearances.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can be your whatever.
I can be your hero, baby. I'll sing Enrique Iglesias. I don't care.
I could be your father figure.
Good, Brett.
Saying a lot of bad blood. Who are the security in red there?
Mhm.
Yeah, the Cobra Kai uniforms were nice.
Yes. Where is this?
This is Brantford, Ontario,
Ha! Crazy.
where
Whoa.
they taped TV for like 2 years, I think.
Noted mega enthusiast. Home of noted mega enthusiast Wayne Gretzky. That's what he's known for.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
it's top 5.
Nowadays.
Yeah, I never liked Gretzky to begin with, so fuck him.
Yeah.
I know he's on your money over there and everything, but fuck Gretzky.
Just the penny.
When it was,
I remember he was back on the $5 bill for a while. There was a kid who looked mysteriously like Wayne Gretzky with that next to the quote of from Rock Carriers, the sweater.
I hated Gretzky ever since he called the Devils a Mickey Mouse
Yes.
organization, even though it was true.
He was. There was no lies being told there.
But in the ring right now.
Here we go.
All right.
Myth. Yes.
Hey,
The
so
American Starship.
we've talked about American
Superstar
Starship
Billy Graham,
a few
the
times
Barbarian,
over the years,
and then
and I've never seen an American
man
Starship match, so I thought we'd finally rectify that.
Gotta say, in many ways,
Scott Hall's
we built
first
this city
gimmick,
here.
of course.
Billy Graham has his
Yeah.
black belt still in his hand. Superstar Billy
Turn it down
Graham
just a
does
little bit,
highly
Brett.
up against the Coyote. He finally gives it back
Coyote.
to Paul Jones. Paul Jones has to be very happy about the 2 men he has in the ring because they have been very,
Yes.
very awesome tag
Perfect.
team since
Okay, yeah, so
However,
I did see at least one match with the two of them, or more than that when I first started watching Crockett, but he was gone really fast.
Yeah, I don't think they lasted very long at all.
Even at 15, I realized that those were like possibly the stupidest wrestling names I'd ever heard. Like there was American Starship Eagle and American Starship Coyote. Like that sucks. That stinks.
But they were like Dusty Rhodes creations, right?
Oh yeah, it was like Dusty wasn't a total genius.
It's pretty choppy for you guys.
Yeah, it's just still images. I was trying to see if I could fix that somehow.
Catch up. I think it's either we get this with sound or combined with none.
Well, I guess. How about you, Johnny? Is it choppy?
Yeah.
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 Well, I
seeing it
guess
on
we're
this
going
screen, too.
silent. The silent era.
Neither of the men will move. Another one, David. Neither will move.
We got to experiment someday, guys, with me taking my laptop upstairs, if that might make a fucking difference. 'Cause I feel like I get my speeds down in the basement aren't as
It's
fast.
probably
as
smooth.
I-
It's probably smooth for you, right, Brad?
I mean, it's not exactly 1080 here, but it's
Yeah, well, we don't expect that.
but I will say it looked a little like when I was watching it on yours earlier, it looked a little choppy at that point too. So I don't know if there's any Zoom
Well-
settings you want me to play with. I'm happy to do so.
No, I was looking
I
at.
want to earn my new producer role.
Good thing it's a match between these four wrestlers.
Who has everybody involved here?
So Scott Hall with a beard,
Oh wow.
probably months into being a pro wrestler.
Yeah, he was American Starship Coyote.
He was Coyote. Dan Spivey was Starship Eagle.
Mhm.
And then on the other side, we have Kung Fu Billy Graham, who at this point was just as shitty as any fucking wrestler in the world. And Conga the Barbarian, the future Barbarian. There he is.
Yeah, they
Or
didn't
maybe
call
he
him
is just a
Conga.
barbarian. Yeah, didn't we talk about this? How Conga
Yeah,
was
yeah, we've talked about it a few times.
in the magazines for some
yeah,
reason?
in the well, he had previously used that name, but in the magazines
They just kept calling him Conga.
They
yeah.
insisted on calling him Conga the Barbarian when he was just the Barbarian now.
Right. Because when I first started getting the magazines, yeah, that's how I remember him being referred to as Conga.
I remember Rebecca Romaine Stamos went through a similar issue.
And that second has been enough to put the Coyotes finally down on the map.
Yeah, it was a whole Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali situation with those magazines.
Well,
the-
another
I didn't
one-
realize
the
Barbarian
sports
was
writers,
Muslim.
the sports writers who wouldn't go.
The Ultimate Warrior was, of course, billed from parts unknown on WWF TV, but in the magazines he was always billed from Queens, New York. Which was that like the Dingo Warriors hometown, or where did Queens? Was that legit Jim Hellwig's hometown? Where did Queens?
Locally known as the Unknown Borough.
I don't think he was.
I've never seen Scott Hall look so much like DiBiase before.
He needs all the protection he can get. Yeah, we got a people after Paul Jones.
Yeah, there sure are. The list is endless.
Just looking at different options.
Just trading bear hugs on poor
Right now, he is
Green Scott Hall,
inches away.
or sorry, Coyote.
All his reserves right now to inch him closer to the ring.
It is amazing how, because I remember Scott Hall, I probably didn't even realize when I saw Scott Hall in the AWA that he was Coyote, right? And I just remember that, he's all right, but man, this guy has no personality at all. And then to see it turn into Razor Ramon and be like, Jesus Christ, this guy's incredible.
Remember always that Paul Jones is
Saw a bit of it as the Diamond Stud.
A big elbow, and down goes the
Yeah, they didn't do a ton of talking.
Not on the promos, no, but ring style.
and now he is in the corner,
The magazines loved
and now he has made the tag, and here
Scott Hall in the AWA.
and a big man. He's ready. Swing it. Now the Barbarian comes in. Eagle takes him on two.
No, Hellwig was born in Crawfordsville, Indiana.
Oh, that's even better. Queens, New York. That
Queens
just
of the
sounds like
Midwest.
that just sounds like Bill Apple. Yeah.
See, I'm guessing I was probably like somewhere he moved. No, he grew
No,
up
I
in
bet you it was
Indiana.
someone at the magazines having fun because it
Queens.
just right. I mean, it's such a
He's a
dumb
queen.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he ended up in Georgia.
All right, but he's got him in that corner.
So he's going by the
Yeah.
Dingo Warrior.
No, Georgia. This I don't mean
Hey,
wrestling.
I'm from
promotion.
Queens. I'm from Queens, New York. Maybe the Dingo ate your baby. Maybe that's how it went. With a side of fucking.
They're a very smart tag team. The main part of this
Prince Von Erich
Superstar Billy Graham
was a booking genius.
they are a good team together.
Yeah, I don't see where this Queens came from other than it was just created by the Aftermags for some reason.
Yeah. It wasn't like they could Google it.
like you said before. He's
I heard him talk. He sounded pretty Queensy.
yeah, there was a king. Superstar throws.
You take that back.
Watch this, watch this. They're both picking him up. Oh my, a double slam, both men. And now both men are out. Wait a minute, watch this. Comes the Barbarian. He is all the way across the ring.
Well,
Is that Shivani?
yes.
Yeah,
That is it. Look at
this is a flat. We just got done with our Crockett '85 project, and we're just dipping in Kelly's
Back.
dipping
This
our
is-
dipping our dicks back into Crockett a little
This
bit.
is before the project began. This is January
Right.
26, 1985.
Oh, now I feel free to hit, like, now I'm just, there's so much Crockett out there in Mid-Atlantic. And now I'm just like, I could like, I kind of shied away from it while we were doing the Crockett project. And so now there's a lot more that, to choose from.
Speaking of Crockett, has
Might
anyone
have this
attempted
figured out,
the
guys.
87
Okay.
Crockett Cup in full?
All right.
Yeah, I
Just
saw
dropped?
that. And you really see how the first Crockett Cup really is a gathering of talent from multiple promotions.
Mhm.
And you get to 88 and there's all these like thrown together teams
Right.
of job guys. in the
Yeah,
tournament.
because it was all Crockett. Or no, was it still, did they use some UWF too?
No, it was like 88. So there was UWF guys, but now it was like you look and you're like, what? Joel Deaton and Thunderfoot, or did that guy,
Right.
that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, 4 hours plus. I don't know. Maybe I'll cherry pick something out of it.
Yeah, I think we're getting no audio. Sorry, guys. Unless you hear this by some
We do
craziness
not.
in the blue corner.
Did you do something to play with your video? Because if I could just fix the video, I'd be happy to keep sharing, Travis.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think it's just because it's not. You're not hosting, so it's going to be choppier. It's
I don't
just
know
the way it
why I'd be
works.
So hurtful with that, but
You're no
All right,
Max
Carlson.
Mitchell, that's for sure.
hey,
So where are we now? This is the long con continuing, of course.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this before, but maybe we have. It's been so long now with this.
No,
Killer
we
Con
haven't.
of one man.
No,
Okay.
we haven't. I was pretty
No,
sure
we
we
ha-
haven't.
We haven't, and this is Mid-South.
Mid-South 82 with a young one-man gang pre-Mohawk
And
and
Mr. Olympia,
Mr. Olympia, who was what was his other name?
Jerry Stubbs.
Jerry Stubbs. Exit Jerry Stubbs. Enter Mr. Olympia. One of the great Gordon Soley calls of all time. And a young, or not very young, but wrestler, Paul Ellering.
Yeah, Paul Ellering. Look at the body on Ellering.
Yeah.
man. Jesus Christ.
Shredded. He was another superstar Billy Graham knockoff. Even
Man, look
down
at that.
to, tie-dye trunks.
Yeah, totally.
Tell you
He
what,
looks
without the-
more like Super Macho Man than
Right.
from Mike Tyson's
Punch-Out.
Punch Out.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, that was supposed to be Graham.
Who
right?
Graham was based, or yeah, he was based on Graham.
Based on Graham.
But he's
You
like a
got it right
miniature
before.
version.
Billy Graham
Yeah.
based his entire gimmick on a video game.
Kung Fu. That wasn't that early.
Right? Oh, Kung Fu
Arcade game.
Master in
Kung
the
Fu
arcade.
Master.
But it was
Right.
just Kung Fu on the NES, yeah.
Okay. And there was a Karate Master too,
Mm-hmm.
where you had two joysticks. You remember that?
That's
one?
Yeah, I
Karate
think it's
Champ.
Karate Champ. Yeah,
Karate
yeah.
Champ.
Featured
That's right.
predominantly in Bloodsport.
Okay. In Calgary,
Right.
the only place it was that I knew of was in a Safeway, just in the corner with like two other games.
The fact
Hey,
that
but
we were able to
I
figure
can't-
out those moves before the internet is amazing.
You know, we can't hear the sound, but I can sure hear the tippity tip 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 tap of Travis's keyboard. Now.
I know.
Is that where your microphone is? Is somehow the sound being diverted to your keyboard?
You know what I'm asking? You know what I'm
sound-
typing in?
You sound like one of the gals on the typing pool. Just
Yeah. Just hold on, sugar. I'll connect you right now.
Johnny, give him some space. He's trying to do live Foley for this. It's incredible.
yes. I've got
And now there's a
poke it up.
thunderstorm.
Sheet metal.
the coconut's out. There's a horse in the fucking room. Again, I love that Skandar Akbar is only Arabic by way of his headdress and
Right.
nothing else. Not his accent, not the way he dresses, just that.
Hilarious.
Not his name, I guess.
Well, they have the name.
But yeah, he didn't attempt any.
Not sure what Con was like. What do you want me to do here? And now he knows it's over. Nice.
Not too many people get up from the knee off the top.
Yeah. Knee to the throat from Khan.
Impressive looking.
Called them a devastating team. All right,
Well-
so you guys get his.
No,
No.
this is the one part that I don't know goes on for a few minutes anyway. Buddy
Yeah.
Rogers' corner.
Do you want us to just do
Um,
live?
Yeah, we could. Someone want to be Buddy, or Johnny can be Morocco, maybe, you know.
Mr. Rogers.
Buddy Rogers. Yeah.
Mr. Rogers, when you look at me, you see a champion. Now, Jimmy Snuka. Oh, excuse me. God, Morocco looks cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the band too.
He had the best Loverboy cover band.
He's calling out Backlund. Let Bob Backlund exercise for 1 hour. He said.
Rocky, what was that shirt? You get to see some great 80s shirts in these crowds.
I'm trying to figure out if he's a babyface here.
No.
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 Okay, you work in the wrestling business. Look at this man. What
Yeah.
screams babyface about
I
Don
don't know.
Morocco?
Just the
Well,
80s.
nowadays anybody can be a babyface or a heel. But yeah,
Could have been
no.
something going on in this territory.
The WWF?
Oh, is that where this is?
Yeah.
That's the Intercontinental belt.
Yes.
Buddy Rogers' Corner was the first of the talk show segments on WWF TV, actually. And yeah, he's feuding with Jimmy Snuka.
That man is a murderer. He shouldn't be walking the streets. And look at you. You're cheering. He killed a woman. He killed a woman, brother.
I think he's wrestling Don Cornado. Snuka, or going to.
It's been a minute yet.
Dandy Don Cornado had
He had a cup of coffee at this time when
I-
Slaughter and him came up at the same
I just
time.
heard me. So that was-
Yeah.
Oh, look, Snuka and
Phillips,
fucking Mel Phillips on the screen together.
match
There you
made in
go.
heaven.
Right.
I don't know.
He
I'd
spit
say-
on him. Morocco
yeah.
spit on him, and Vince
Oh,
was
yeah.
really selling it. He actually absolutely spit all over.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was at
holy
the
shit.
time that was like
Yeah.
a crazy move to do. Now it's
Oh yeah, I've seen this video, dude. I was. This is when
Yeah,
I
you were
just first
watching.
started watching around this time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was Johnny Sorrow special, this one. This is 83, so we didn't get to this on Titans.
Oh my god, he's gonna rape the man.
Frank Williams leading the charge.
Oh wow.
What was the pomade budget back now?
I love
All the torn clothes.
Morocco's like
Hulk
Bruce,
smash.
Bruce Banner.
Hulk smash a meatball sub. That's hilarious.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, brother.
Finally.
It's Bruce Banner waking up the next morning.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
in
it
a back
happened
alley.
again.
It sits there. I never read
his
X.
dick came out.
Wow, that had to be it,
His
right?
dick came out. Yep.
That's
He's got
hilarious.
his trunks in his mouth. A savage snuck
Yes, he's just
biting his clothes off.
yes.
Is he
So
holding him by a
funny.
piece of his pants? How did they? They made a cage out of his pants.
So this
Oh,
is,
and
of
that-
course, like a feud highlights video. This
Oh,
was the famous cage match at MSG. Foley was in the crowd. I
Yeah.
think Tommy Dreamer was there too.
Oh, it's one of those, dude. It's one of those things where like
Everybody,
everyone claims they were there.
the
But,
Sex Pistols concert. Yeah. But no, Foley was legit.
Foley, no, there's shots and you can see a young
Yeah.
Mick Foley in the crowd.
Yeah, I
And
think Dreamer was too.
I think Bubba Dudley made him.
Yes, that's yeah. Maybe that's who.
Are you guys hearing it now?
I am not.
I briefly just heard
Yeah.
something, but I think I'm
Yeah.
just hearing your. I'm just hearing your headphones.
This would have been one of the first wrestling things I ever saw, because it was on the first. I believe it was on the first Coliseum.
I think it was.
Best of the WWF tape.
And even then, I remember being pissed off at the finish. Like,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
watching a tape where I know who the champion is, but I was so invested. I was like, oh, that's a lousy fucking finish. And then this happened.
but this was so awesome. Like I legit, as an 8-year-old, I thought he killed Morocco. Yeah.
Was
Boom.
that's not when Foley's in the audience, is it?
Yes,
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, they couldn't put the strap on him because of his personal issues. Essentially,
That's a nice way of putting it.
yeah, well,
His
you
tummy
know,
was too big.
I gotta have respect for Jimmy Snuka. You can't respect Jimmy Snuka. Who can you?
Next thing you know, you're gonna say his demons, which
This
I
could be a
fucking-
theme tonight because I
hate.
think we're gonna see somebody else later that had some personal issues.
It's okay, but they were
It's demon
There's
night
a
here
bit of
on
a
Titan.
tease. I mean, we've
Uh,
talked. I think this came up just last week about how every wrestler.
I was about to say, man, I'm like
There
every
was
time we
some-
watch, every time we do this show, we're
More
watching
demons.
with their personal demons.
I mean, Morocco was pretty clean.
No,
For
Morocco
some
is
people, it was drinking. For some people,
You
it was
just love
abuse.
to just
For
drink on
Travis,
the
it was
beach.
creme brulee.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
yeah.
very expensive creme.
It's an
brulee.
orange creme brulee. Yeah.
Addicted to $100 creme brulee.
Rob Feeney came out a couple times.
Travis is gonna be spending all that boom on creme brulees. He's gonna blow up like Morocco in '89. They're gonna be,
Travis
creme
the
brulee.
Aqua
yeah,
Lush.
no, they're not gonna be chanting Wild Eyes. They're gonna be chanting Beach Bum at you. You're all fat in your fucking suit.
Eating a creme brulee in the middle of a match.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Oh,
There's
what
your
my
heel turn.
wild eyes have seen.
That is a wild shot, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's one of the legendary moments
Yeah.
in wrestling.
and
It
it
is one of those
transcends
ones-
like eras.
Yeah, like we've watched people go off the top of like the huge cages now, but that one still
Hmm.
hits
Mhm.
differently.
Yeah.
Also, because
Well-
you know there's no airbag underneath Morocco.
And also because that cage also had like a wire around the top. And,
Yeah, yeah.
It
I know,
wasn't
that
like-
hurt his tootsies.
yeah, oh yeah. Well,
Probably cut them, sliced them.
Could you not use the technical terms? I don't know as much about wrestling as you do, Kelly.
You do.
well, you know, Jess, if Snuka, could have controlled his personal demons, he would have gone all the way to the top because, ooh, those 10 little tootsies.
That's right. Number one in my heart.
Superfly Snuka. What was it? Those damn Philadelphians can't spell.
Uh-huh.
So this is a kind of the lesser known blood feud match between the two of them in
A strap
Philly.
match.
Fijian strap
The
match.
Fijian strap match.
I've never seen this before, Johnny.
I think I have. It's hard to. Like, I only remember seeing them in a strap match. So that's.
I remember,
probably
of
it.
course, Snuka and Piper in strap matches, but not Snuka Morocco. And with Johnny's favorite referee, Of course, Dick Worley.
Dick Worley. Like I said, I've lightened up on Dick Worley.
Beautiful flares.
Yeah, the pants are still fucking shitty. That's like the worst thing about them.
Custom made. Here we go.
Oh, speaking of that, I got boy, we're gonna be like I said at our next show. Is gonna have a segment, a Bruno Larry segment that I never saw before, and Dick Worley plays a major part in it, and it's fucking great. So there's a tease.
Wild.
Cool. I think this was. I know I looked at the days before. I think it was just a few days after the cage match.
Oh,
Sorry,
busted
we're getting
open
it.
already.
Clipped,
There
or
we
else
go.
this is the clip.
Wild.
Jeez.
Well, it's those
I don't
Fijian-
feel so good, Jimmy.
Oh,
It's those Fijian straps. They're like way more dangerous than your average strap.
of course. Sharpened
meatball
on one
sub.
side.
Uh-huh.
He's bleeding
Meatball
pretty
sub
hard from
got
the
all over.
forehead. Somebody get him a bandana. God, Stucco was yoked.
He's really working that cut too.
Yeah. Dishing out the punishment. I know. Snuka's back is a work of art at this
Yeah.
time.
It's a bag of snakes.
Oh, bump for Worley.
Bag of snakes.
Once again, Johnny cheers for violence against the referee.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking the strap off. He
Yeah.
removed Snuka's strap.
Now
Oh,
he's gonna
shit.
whip him.
Whip him like a dog. That's for Joe Danzo, because that's exactly what he'd be saying if he was with us right now. Who
Come
did
back,
contact? Like I contacted him a while back, saying, "Hey, when are you free to do the show?" And he said he'd get back to me. He never did, and he
That's
just
all right.
recently. No, he just recently was just like, "Hey, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be a dick. When do you need me?" And I was like, "No, don't worry about it. It's fine. But we'll get him for the new year."
Probably depressed about how the Eagles season has gone so far.
I'm sure he is.
So, what is the rule in a strap match? If you get the strap off the other guy, that's not an automatic win, right?
No, I think they're probably supposed to touch all four corners in a row, right?
WWF at this time,
No,
it may
probably
have
a
been just a
pinfall.
pin. Yeah, and was
Okay.
basically just a no DQ match.
But Dick Worley's
Although I
laying
think
down the
Snuka
law.
just got
But they would have, yeah, they would, yeah, because
Yeah,
he's
it's-
probably because Worley didn't see Morocco take it off. He
Yeah,
thinks that
It's
Snuka took it
Snuka
off.
took it off first, and the only rule in the match is you can't take off your strap,
Yeah,
which is this dumb fucking finish because you could just be like, okay, put it back on, let's keep going,
Right.
you know.
but that's
This was-
pretty funny though.
Typical Vince Senior era loophole booking.
But it is
Well,
funny that it backfired on the baby face. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. Skipperooski. You guys don't want silent Grammarly? Stand by. There we go. Wendy Richter versus Monster Ripper.
Yeah. Steel cage
Awesome.
from Puerto Rico, baby. So we've become quite the Monster Ripper Appreciation Society here on
Nice.
Mystery Titans Theater. So it's continuing. I've never seen this. I've been aware of it for years.
Or a Monster Ripper Society of Evil, Kelly.
Sure.
Ah,
So this could be good. This could be horrible. Who knows?
I think. Well, like I said, I'm familiar with it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
had this in my back pocket, so I skimmed through it, and I
Wow.
can say it's good.
Yeah, I think that's the reputation it does have.
that cage not very high.
I found some of her stuff in WCW. There's not much to find, but there's a little bit in there.
Yeah, you could pretty much like jump over that cage if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snuck
More of
over.
a front yard than it is a cage.
Yeah.
Like a dugout behind there.
Good fences can make good neighbors, Wendy. Okay, let's have a good match. Okay, I'm gonna play ignorant here. Why are they so far from the crowd? Could the crowd not be trusted?
Because it's
Yes.
Puerto Rico. Yeah,
Essentially, that is sadly the reason.
Okay,
why.
yeah. No, like I've heard the battery throwing and all that, but I just
Oh, yeah.
sorry, that wasn't a Philly joke.
It was more
Take
the
there, Johnny.
stabbings.
So, no, that's fine.
Yeah, we've lost wrestlers.
Yeah.
Is this a baseball stadium?
No, I don't
No,
think
it looks
so.
indoors.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Is
this
it
one's
indoors?
indoors.
Okay.
We did watch. There was that. I think it was the same arena. The Great War cage match, if you remember that one from Puerto Rico, where it was like a war games essentially.
Trying to bridge out. Interesting.
It was, I believe, the same arena, or at least with the same setup. The fans.
Richter is always one of those people I think of as a bigger star just because she was on the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and well, and she
Well,
was
Or she was like,
pushed pretty heavily at her
Yeah.
peak.
yeah,
And she was part of the rock and wrestling
Yeah,
movement where things
like
were
the
just
Yeah, the first
There was
MTV
more eyes
show
on.
was main evented by her and Moolah.
hey, and wrestling's top journalists at the time published a story that said,
Yes,
"Is Wendy Richter more popular than Hulk Hogan?"
it was a
That's
cover
right.
cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. It was on the stands at the same time as the screw job match.
As the
with
screw
squad.
job.
Yeah. So no, she's not. And won't ever be. I think that was the same year PW had the Von Erich
The Von
dynasty
Erich
cover.
family. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a
The-
bad year for PWI covers.
the-
Do you know about? Sorry, keep going.
No,
The
but my,
Von
my
Erich-
fear is that it was the family that'll live forever.
close?
Okay.
Close. It's
Even though one of them
the
has
Von
died
the Von the Von Erichs meet Chris Von Erich, the
yeah, the
kid
20.
who
He'll
will-
lead them into the 21st.
who will lead
century.
them into the future, and it's all the Von Erichs, Fritz, and Chris, who's like a 12-year-old, a
Yeah, I think
pudgy
12.
12-year-old
Jeez.
on the cover of the
Looked
fucking
like a mini Terry Gordy.
yeah, on the cover of the fucking magazine. It was insane. Again, I'm 15 around this time, and I already I figured out like this Fritz Von Erich guy is not a good father. Right?
Not afraid of that Texas heat, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is definitely better than Richter versus Moolah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
No, I was gonna like. Do you
I'm not
know
sure
about?
Richter and Lilani Kai though?
Do you know how Wendy Richter had the belt taken off of her?
I have never seen the match, but I've heard the story
Yeah,
that Moolah
yeah.
like really screwed her, and that was kind of the end of her
Right.
career.
Well, it was
Spider
Moolah,
Lady.
and it was Vince McMahon that screwed her.
Yeah.
And Moolah did too, but part of the story never made sense because, at least I'd like to hear it explained more, because there's this story that like
Whoa.
Wendy Richter
almost
thought she
getting
was
some
wrestling
Hachi
the
Wawa.
spider.
About to get a
Wrestling,
censor X here.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wrestling,
Not in Puerto Rico, baby.
No, everything goes down here. On the end. Sorry,
someone's
Johnny.
gonna
we
throw a
interrupted. What were
battery.
you saying,
Someone's gonna throw a battery in that.
bud? They did call it a battery slot down there. So sorry, what were you saying there, Johnny?
I forgot.
Oh, no, you were talking about
They
the Wendy
explain the
story.
conspiracy.
Didn't make sense.
Oh no!
That's
So
true,
Wendy
Charles.
Richter. Okay, so she's supposed to wrestle the Spider Lady, and there was a woman there like who
Yes.
went by the Spider Lady, and it's the Spider Lady, and it's clearly Moolah. Anyone can
Yeah.
tell it's Moolah. She, who's trained by Moolah, would know that was Moolah. So the
Yeah.
idea, like, oh, they got me, it was Moolah, wasn't it? And so if she was like, well, why wrestling Moolah under a mask? And didn't realize the fix was fucking in, then she's kind of stupid. But yeah, they fucked her. That was one of the first things, like even the magazines covered it, where they were just kind of like, yeah, wrestling is kind of fixed.
Is she still alive?
Yeah.
Richter,
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be a big fan of her politics, Wild Eyes.
Yeah.
That's creme brulee Wild Eyes is going to go conservative.
I'll see all
yeah. We've
sides.
got to support big business to support his creme brulee addiction.
I did have a little bit of Nora's. She didn't finish hers.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Here
You
we
gave her all
go.
of five Mississippi. Oh, you're not done yet? Let me help.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. I got to go hang out with my friends.
Gotta
See ya.
help you eat it.
Finish 50th.
The only way. Happy 50th. Bye.
That's what I said.
Sorry,
I
we
know.
gotta
I
get out of
said
here. You know how the kids hate old
to
people.
another 50. I said, to another 50. I said- thought that was a pretty good joke. They're really hammering away at each other.
I keep thinking this ad behind them right now is Pizza Pizza.
Ha.
Dude, I just ordered a
Ooh.
pizza. It should be here in about 15 minutes.
Oh wow. Keep the viewers wanting. When will it come?
How often did Monster Ripper wear face makeup?
Special occasions, grad.
Yeah. Good question. I don't know. I think she had started maybe like around that Dump era, Dump Matsumoto, when she was part of their gang.
Rest in peace, Ace Frehley, of course.
Oh yeah. I thought about adding something
I think, wasn't
to
there
the
a
playlist.
wasn't some news agency did a clip for Ace Frehley, and they showed the other guy who they let wear the face paint. It was,
Oh dear.
Oh, like later on.
yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, because he
Yeah.
never came back.
Because he got no, he came back in '96 and he came back in 2001.
Oh,
But
okay.
part of the deal of them letting Peter and Ace back in was they had to sell, because Ace was the only one who held the rights to his makeup.
Ah.
So part of the deal was you can tour with us, but you got to sell us those rights back.
Oh wow. Are you a kissophile?
Here I was gonna say, Brad
I
knows as much about Kiss as I know about wrestling.
I won't go that far, but no,
Here's my
I
doll
def-
collection.
No, but here,
definitely was a fan.
let me show you my amazingly long tongue that I had surgically altered to do
Just a
this.
minute, I'll show you the history on my back tat. So this is when Vinnie Vincent joined the band. Actually, John was on the album for Animalize, but did not tour. Great question. I wish these weren't accurate.
Ooh, Big D.
Yep.
No, the last I'll say on it was I was enough of an Ace fan that I did own the Frehley's Comet tape, his album that he his solo project that was
I'm familiar.
him
I'm
and
familiar
most
with
of
it.
the band from Late Night with David Letterman.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that.
Somewhat dangerous.
What was the name of that? Because I remember Fraley's Comet. Was that his band?
Yeah, that
or
was the name of the
something?
band.
Okay.
Rock Soldiers was their band off the first one.
But it was actually a deep cut about the first appearance of Thor. Then those guys from Saturn. Those guys from Saturn that he
All right,
fought.
But not
Rockman
the
from
comic.
Saturn.
He was just a huge into mythology. That kid loved it.
Yes.
You know, because that was Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were being accurate to Norse mythology. I remember reading Norse mythology, and I definitely remember Rockmen from Saturn.
Saturn.
We're
yeah.
definitely in somewhere in there.
in Norway.
Yeah. That's those big stones that they throw in those world's strongest man things they do over there. The former Rockman.
Mm-hmm. That's where it all began. Quite the
Whenever I'd
vicious
stumble on
fight.
that shit, whenever I'd stumble on that shit
Yeah.
on like ESPN2, I like watch it for a minute, thinking like,
Jesus.
"Oh, this is wild," and then like immediately lose interest.
This is the best Wendy Richter match I've ever seen.
Yeah, I
Especially
think
because
that-
we got to see her
Because
butt
you've seen her
2
butt.
times.
Yeah, I got to
Well, that's
see
good.
Yeah.
Well, okay, she's got a nice. Wendy Richter's got a nice dumper on her. I mean, she's pleasant to look at. You know what I'm saying, there, boys? Hey.
Yes.
Travis judges his matches by how many tan lines he sees.
Oh, that's creme brulee.
Oh.
I got
a
a
creme brulee
creme
talking.
brulee, if you know what I'm saying.
Underneath the hard outer shell.
I wouldn't let my daughter finish it.
Last wall started. Can we take a break for the next match? My sugars are low. Oh, these lights are killing me. Oh, what my kidneys have seen.
Clump. Wild Eyes, but meets
Oh,
the
no.
clumps. That's just
Already beating you to it. We're just rebranding you as Wide Eyes.
Wide eyes.
This is a fucking battle, man.
Mhm. Well, when you're in the ring with Monster Ripper, you gotta put on your working
Wendy
face.
Richter's good. We've
Yeah,
seen her.
oh, she's been total the hero here.
No, but I mean, I know me and Pete watched like
Oh.
a lot of Wendy Richter matches in Houston
Right.
when we
yeah.
did Space City, and she fucking was great.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much more of her Puerto Rican sojourn out there. I'm kind of interested now. She went to the
Yeah, like
AWA
what-
for a bit after this.
And she was big too. That was the thing about Wendy Richter. She was tall and kind of
Mhm.
jacked. And
Oof.
Did you ever see her, Johnny?
no. You know, only in
story.
my dreams. Only in my dreams.
I love it! I love it! Yeah, what a finish! And she was thrown into it. That was great. Man, they're blowing off the air horns in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. Tell you what.
Here we go. Monster Ripper's not happy with that.
Fuck yeah. They're still blowing off the air horns.
I'll take
The
your word for it.
military's there.
I'll tell you, that's what I'm hearing, guys.
Yeah. Thanks
Travis
for
pulling a bike
clarifying
cord.
that.
It's like you're there.
There's Foley Trust. Neil deGrasse Tyson trying to keep things together here.
Well, the thing that's unrealistic about this match is
Well, the physics of you getting thrown into that door, technically she would have had to have had the force of several horses.
Went to the basement.
slow down with the technical terms, Travis. We're not all teachers.
Here's
Wow,
Free
it is a
Boy.
long walk from the ring to the back area.
This is choppy on purpose, by the way, you guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was killer, man.
One last pose.
That was really, really good.
Mhm.
I wonder if there was any sort of build to it,
There
or if it's
must have
just
been.
like, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume that the Twitch stream that you record for the YouTube will have the sound because it's your feed.
No, I was checking. It doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
It's weird. Anyways, here we go.
Okay, no, okay. So then, if you could separate your audio track, release it as a audio only podcast for people to play in their ears and
Right,
sync
there might
up
be
on their
something I can
screens.
do. It's a good point.
Dark side of the Titans.
Oh boy,
The Jabberwock.
Stop recording. Record to the iCloud and see how that works. And maybe you'll hear it.
Yeah, it's too.
Are these guys gonna make out?
I
Yep.
love you, Igor.
The password is Fidelio. The guitar here is like that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
It's
okay.
like
It's
I'm
like
there.
Like that.
It's total like Red Shoe Diaries shit,
It's
man.
about these. Well, there's some fucking's about to go on.
1993. Yeah.
Ah! It's the Jabberwockies.
Two little mini masks on their cape or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah, no, the mini masks make good look.
It's like they saw Mysterio and said, "I can do better than that." It's just eyeballs.
The Black Hearts. Oh God. Oh, weren't these who were the Black Hearts? I know who these guys.
This
It was a Joan Jett band.
Yeah, yeah. No, dude, they fucking I listened to that song so many times at the roller rink. That was these guys. Oh shit. Was that
Yeah, that's the loudest we've heard anything today. Anyways, keep going.
I was about to say, did you just start recording?
No. We're recording on Twitch. Don't worry. I'm just I'm trying this way. I might be able to get that audio like you were talking
Oh, I
about.
gotcha. No, one of the Black Hearts is what's his face? Gangrel.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say were they Tex Slazenger and Shanghai Pierce?
No.
No.
I mean, look. Well, come on, just look.
I
at
was
it.
also going to say that.
I don't know. I don't think it's.
Look how these guys are moving.
WCW was known to like use several. The guys would play mask gimmicks, different mask gimmicks.
Oh yeah. But you remember, like, yeah, whoever Henry Godwin was had a good build, but Phineas was fat.
So one's Gangrel, and we don't know who the other is. So
One man gang.
one man
Yeah,
Gangrel.
yeah,
One
he's
man
slimmed down.
Gangrel. So today, I had a different WCW Saturday Night all planned. It was from 1996, early days of the NWO, but the video got deleted today.
Whoa.
First time that I could recall, a video I had in a playlist got deleted on the day of the show. So
Wow.
I thought, well, I'd look for different options, and I kind of wanted to do a WCW Saturday Night, being Saturday nights, and we haven't done too many of these. And then it struck me, and this is now pretty ironic. When I was, I guess I would have been like 15 when this happened, and I was a big wrestling fan, of course, and I couldn't convince my dad to spring for TBS until the beginning of 1994, and this is 1993. And I've told this story before, or like a version of it, where I was such a hardcore wrestling nerd that I would still watch WCW Saturday Night because you could have it would be scrambled. You'd have
Scrambled,
the
yes.
yes,
Yes.
so you could hear it. But of course it was scrambled, so I'd put a towel over the TV and just sit back and listen to WCW Saturday Night. I did this every week.
I also had a towel when I watched Scrambled TV.
Yes, yeah. Well, it was socks for me, but yeah. Anyway, towel.
Oh no, Kelly was jerking off. Definitely, yeah, but
just
just
for
into
the Missy
socks.
Hyatt.
Into socks. The towel was
Just-
being used for the TV.
Missy Hyatt and Medusa stuff. We know
The
that.
sultry sounds of Tony Schiavone.
So I thought today I'll finally get one of these shows that I never.
I'm just picturing
saw.
what outfit Pepe's wearing.
I would get one of these
Ooh.
WCW Saturday nights that I only listened to back then and didn't see. Great, I'd finally get to see it. And now that I finally get to see it, I can't fucking hear it. So there you
Sorry,
go.
pal.
Wow, this is the gift of the Magi.
Right?
Yes.
And there's some good, like, if you know your
Whoa.
WCW at this time.
Yeah,
they
it's
had
a Rhea Ripley pose there, or
They
pin.
had
Intimate pin style.
a classic.
Gangrel was totally showing some ass. It was Gangrel. It was David Heath,
Yeah.
and Tom Nash, who I don't know if he ever did anything else.
Never heard of him.
Ooh.
He had a
Anyway, the
band with
WCW
Crosby and
theme music
Stills.
at this time was awesome. They just put out an album that they plugged incessantly every
Oh, that
week. It's
that
got the
terrible
great,
album.
well, terrible. You may say terrible. I say awesome.
I will say the Armstrongs theme is still one of the best tracks out there.
Okay. Dustin Rhodes' theme is legit one of the greatest.
What? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Are you serious? The the call in the natural.
I'm
That
dead
one?
serious. Yeah, yeah.
That stinks. Ugh.
I've always loved that one. And we're
Ugh.
right in the middle of the build-up for the first Slamboree, which was the Legends reunion. That was the gimmick for the first couple years of Slamboree, that they brought back all the old timers
You're back.
and actually had matches with, on the first Slamboree, there's I think a Dory Funk Jr. versus Nick Bockwinkel match, and they were both, of course, in their 50s. Maybe Bockwinkel was in his 60s by that point.
Well, Shivani.
Hare Krishna is the path to the righteous land. It just looks like he's trying to sell you pamphlets or give you pamphlets at an airport.
For those in the know, Shivani, this is the official haircut of Navy SEAL frogmen. Mr. Wonderful's mad about something.
Ventura
Hey, get
towering
over
over
here.
everybody.
Hey,
Didn't realize he
keep
was
it down
so-
over. Keep it down
He's
over
got-
there. Mr. Wonderful's talking.
This is essentially an HR meeting. He's saying he's after Ron Simmons.
I think that's the main event for tonight.
Oh, nice.
He's saying, "I'm the champion. I'm going to stay the champion."
That's
Was
right.
there?
He was the TV champion. Orndor. Oh yes.
Oh shit!
Wow, here's
Oh,
where Neidhart was. Here's where I
Okay.
can team with Mario or can
Look at
All
team
right,
with
so-
Brett earlier.
so-
Look at the state of JYD.
Right,
The state of this man.
It's the absolute
Oh.
state.
He was on
of
the
this
wide
man.
eyes diet back then.
Oh yeah.
The
junk
wide-eyed
food dog.
diet.
Rip Rogers and Chick Donovan. Well, there's a dream team.
Oh my God! The return of Chick Donovan.
Look at Chick Donovan's hair. Look at Chick.
What the
Chick
hell?
Donovan.
And-
Chick Donovan
Surprise
looks like
return of Chick Donovan.
Chick. Chick.
Rip is a sissy.
Okay. Chick Donovan has Liza Minnelli's hairstyle.
Oh my God!
And Xanthura's outfit.
Oh, so Kelly, I misheard you, sir. We're watching this whole Saturday night.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay.
All 90
um,
minutes of it, baby.
Guess what I've watched before? This fucking
You've seen this match?
episode.
Really?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
I've
you've
had it
seen
in my
this
ba-
episode before.
Oh, I've seen because I've had this in my back pocket for about 6 months.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Specifically
well,
for
there you
this
go. You're gonna
match.
have all the
Specifically
jokes,
for this match.
That's
I don't-
hilarious.
I don't remember much, but I remember this match because seeing JYD and Neidhart come out together, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they teamed for a few weeks.
Again, Trev, we don't have sound. Did they come out to Ebony and Ivory?
No.
Uh-huh.
Big time missed opportunity.
No, they used the one from Saturday Night Live with the
I am
Piscopo.
dark and
Piscopo.
you are light.
You're as blind
Life's-
as a bat and I have sight. Life's
Well,
an
life's an
Eskimo
Eskimo
pie.
pie,
Let's
yeah.
take a bite.
Johnny's going on.
Side by side, you are my amigo, Negro. Let's not fight.
Just like Sticks, he had to finish it.
Exactly. I can't leave that open.
Well, I was tagging out.
He say Rogers is a very odd person.
Well, in real life, he was
Yes.
and is.
He's
And
one of
still
the
is, yeah,
biggest old man shakes his fist at clouds wrestlers
my
that
lawn.
there are.
Yeah, the bit he's trying to cash in a little on it now too, and everything. But I mean, he's a trainer of renown. I mean, he's
Yes, yeah, no,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, this guy's trained more talent than
I don't know.
you
It
could
just
shake a
seemed
stick at, Kelly. And
every social media post was about how this guy sucks, that guy sucks. Modern wrestling.
yeah.
Not that I'm a huge fan of modern
I get it.
wrestling, but it was a
Look
little.
at Chick
It
Donovan's
was
hair.
overkill.
Look, Chick Donovan has Mrs. Brady's hair in the later seasons of the Brady Bunch. That weird fucking haircut. Look at
Lawrence
that.
Henderson.
Yeah,
Right,
that's-
the David
uh-huh.
Bowie,
Uh-huh.
Aladdin Sane or Ziggy Stardust haircut.
It's insane.
It's the Carol Brady.
Yeah.
It's the kind of hair that when you do it to your makeup player in EA, you realize this is ridiculous. Just tune it,
Yes,
turn
yes,
it down
yes.
a bit. This is just gonna look
Yes.
dumb.
That is like the true Kentucky waterfall.
Wrestlers got to swing him around by it, man.
Just cascading down his back.
Oh.
Actually, JYD looked worse probably about 3 years before this.
Yeah.
That's when he had the real gut.
Oh yeah.
I think he maybe had to get into shape here. But he doesn't last long at this point. He's gone. And Neidhart too. They both come and go
Right.
within a couple
No,
weeks.
I remember. I think it was in Mick Foley's.
Did they
first
always
book.
tag together?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foley.
They
Lost
did.
great tag team.
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
In Foley's first book, he told a story about Rip Rogers that in WCW, Barry Windham was taking a full fucking diarrhea shit after a night of drinking Jack Daniels and dropped his keys into the fucking toilet out of his
Okay.
pants and was
I
like,
do remember this.
and he was like, he didn't know what to do. Rip Rogers walked by and tells him, Rip Rogers goes, and just reached hand right in and grabbed his fucking keys and handed them to him and walked away, washed his hands. And everyone was
Went
just,
back to eating a sandwich.
Yeah, went back to eating a sandwich.
Look at this. Neidhart using
$1 million dream. Yeah,
or
Cobra
Cobra
Clutch.
Clutch as his finish. Oh,
The 99 heart,
Yeah,
I
the
call
90, right? Damn.
Big win from the Yard Foundation.
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
no beard or
okay,
mustache.
no
Yeah.
beard and, okay, no beard and shaved head dog is
I know he
weird
looks
looking.
no eyebrows.
So weird.
No eyebrows. He looks
So
like a
weird.
thumb.
Jesus. He would have been only like 40 years old too. That's just insane.
Had he ever used the Cobra Clutch?
Learned it that day.
Funny.
Too hard finally.
No, he because he really put.
You gotta use a submission hold.
Rhino, you're gonna have to rebrand.
If you ever end up wrestling a fella with a haircut of Mrs. Brady, here's how you put him out.
Yes. That's the biggest insult.
Bill do.
What timeshare is Eric selling this here?
I don't know, but the way that was shot, it makes it look like he's wearing Wahoo McDaniel's headdress as a little
Right.
crown on his
This
head.
is your slammer.
I'm on my way to Coachella.
That's a fun match, by the way. Wyndham and
Yeah.
Bloodbath.
Wyndham
Oh,
barely knew
speak of
him.
the devil,
I'm
Gordon Soley.
how you doing?
I need
Gordon?
to sit down. I've
Fucking
had a few.
hammered. I'm fucking hammered.
Well, we
Eric.
know that. I mean,
Okay.
he's more vodka than water at this
Exactly.
point.
Then man.
That's coming out of the shower.
Hello.
Gee, goodness.
Look at these names. Mad
The pictures are hilarious.
I know it's all like Polaroid fan pictures.
Yes.
Oh, Vern, that's not bad. Is that Vern? I guess it is.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuji. Great
course
guy.
it's
Yeah, he's
fun.
not a legend.
Our accountant.
Brunzel. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
I'm
a bee. Yes. Ladies.
Crinkle. Isn't that spelled wrong?
No.
Is it L-E or E-L?
Oh, that's right.
Is it right?
It's got to be right.
It's WCW. You'd expect there'd be some sort of fuck up somewhere.
Mhm.
Stevens and Bockwinkel.
Talk about they held those tag titles longer than any
Yeah.
team in history.
There you go. See the Crusher behind solely
Right.
flexing.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Dusty Rhodes dropping a big elbow on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
More Nick Bockwinkel. I guess this is maybe when he became the commissioner for the first time of WCW.
Yeah. So why is I'm wondering what this has to do with Slamboree coming up?
Well,
that's what they
because
were.
it was the Legends reunion,
Oh, okay.
and they had I believe, a WCW Hall of Fame. So for the first couple Slamborees, then they dropped that gimmick, and then it was just another pay-per-view.
Bach and the hizzy.
AWA Bach. Oh, Larry taking a fist.
Gave him a stossel there. Nice.
Poor Sukov.
The music is
saw
ready.
that
I'm so
match
sorry, you guys.
on TSN. Nord the Barbarian.
Just rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a bop. This is gonna be my ringtone.
Bischoff.
So how long had he been here at this time?
A few years.
I see.
Was in the AWA first, of course. Tried out for WWF, didn't get a gig, and then
Right.
went to WCW.
Hollywood Blondes against
Yeah.
Steamboat and Douglas.
Douglas, yeah. They have some bangers. Ooh, look at this weird. Speaking of weird tag teams, I don't know
Is
which
that
one is
Benoit?
weird, actually. Yeah,
Definitely.
Holy shit.
Benoit and Bobby Eaton.
Against
Too Cold
Bagwell and Scorpio.
Yeah, they were
No
a
way.
regular team.
Yeah.
Bagwell and Scorpio. The Stinger will be in action.
Mid shit. They walked in on him.
He ends up wrestling. He ends up
in
wrestling
the stall
Nails in Nails' one and only WWE or WCW match, where he has to wrestle as the Convict because he couldn't beat Nails.
Right.
It was supposed to be Sting and Scott Norton, I think, and Nails was a last-second sub.
Be sure to call your cable operator.
This was the very darkest days of WCW and really wrestling in the United States. It's a shame we're not getting the music for this because their theme was awesome. Love
It
the
sounds
Hollywood
pretty
Blondes.
generic.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
It's like 16-year-old
me thought it was great.
Yeah.
When you're 16, your taste is obviously at the peak.
Italian Stallion and Rex Cooper. Yeah, that's right. I'm the Italian Stallion. That's
Yeah.
right.
He was a long time enhancement guy
Oh yeah.
for Crockett. Yeah. It was a name when I was a kid I saw, in the mags, and I was like, well, he has to be good if he's the Italian Stallion. I mean, Rocky was the Italian Stallion.
Right.
How could he not be great?
So how old were you when you came to that conclusion?
Oh, 8, 9. At the
Okay.
peak of my Rocky fandom.
Oh
wow.
wow.
Here we go.
The crowds here are awesome too.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah, Hank Aaron's he's yelling about Bill Watts. That's right.
Hank.
He was wearing a Hank Aaron shirt. I was saying.
Toothless.
I was not saying that was Hank Aaron.
I forgot about,
No, I'm pretty sure that was Hank
horrible crack habit in the 80s and 90s that led him to sleeping on
Nobody talked about.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
But they'd always let him in to Saturday night
free
WCW.
tickets. Well, I don't think
Saturday.
anybody paid for these tickets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hammer. He got his own entrance.
As I was saying, this was the
Hammer and
absolute nadir of WCW as far as drawing crowds. But yeah, the Hollywood Blondes are an awesome tag team. But
An
very
Italian
short-lived.
Stallion. when I was watching Crockett when I was a teenager, Italian Stallion was one of those job guys on Crockett who were like, they're job guys, but they get in a little offense.
Right. A few 2 counts. Yeah.
And that was a 85, 86, and this is 93.
93. Yeah.
When did,
I don't
also
think
know
he had many more years left in him.
Italian
as a
Stallion is a well known as one of the asshole pieces of shit in wrestling. Like the whole thing with training the Hardy Boys, and that therefore he was the guy who would send the Hardy Boys up to do job work when they were like underage.
16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they were
Oh,
underage.
really?
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay. I'm
Didn't
glad you
know
got some
that.
dirt on the
Fucking
stallion.
Italian Stallion.
Hey, you don't say nothing about nobody, eh?
Was he even
I got
Italian?
some job guys for you. Yeah, I got some job guys for you. Yeah, they're 18. Tell them you're 18, kid. Whole thing, Mr. Stallion.
That is crazy. So they had like fake IDs when they wrestled. Wow.
He is authentic.
Hey.
See,
Not that
Sharks.
Vince would have given a shit.
Yes. Yeah. Noticed.
Well, goddamn, keep them away from Mel.
Look at the mullet on this young man. Who was his partner?
Yeah.
Anyone catch the name?
Barry Hardy, was that it? I think.
Is it very?
I don't know.
These crowds are awesome, though. If you watch a lot of these shows,
Yeah, they're all former MLB players.
heavily African American.
They're all on the long-term injury reserve. Look at the guy with the crutches there.
Once
Going
Whoop,
right down
there
to
it is
Grapefruit League as soon as
becomes,
this match is done.
once Whoop, there it is becomes a hit, the crowd sings that every show for probably
Really?
years. Yeah.
That's so
I mean,
funny.
not years, but for a long time.
I love their little camera thing. It's so fucking
Get out
funny.
of here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So funny.
The blonde cam, Shivani calls it.
Here with his Olive Garden
Not bad
finisher.
from the stallion. Yeah, the Olive Garden.
Double splash. Interesting. Proto RVD singlet on that guy.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see Robbie V tonight.
We're gonna have an
There we go.
update on
He
Cactus
was in the
Jack.
territory around this time. Yes, I
He
believe
had an
the
injury.
week
Coming off an
before.
injury.
Yeah, it was a famous match with Vader and Jack, where Jack was power bombed on the concrete floor and taken away in an ambulance.
Well, you know, Shivani.
I was told we were supposed to try and look like our microphones.
That was the latest idea.
I've been shaving my own
Turn
head. Let
things
me know
around.
if I missed any spots in the back.
I think I got it all.
Oh, here we go.
When you're the
Right,
mayor,
we saw this.
when you're the mayor of a town in Minnesota, this is the haircut you're required to wear according to the founding documents of that said county.
It's a Freemason thing.
This was at the time that was like an insane.
Ooh,
bump.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. He was that the one where he was like willing to say like, if this, do it, hit me, do it. If it puts me out of wrestling, fine, I'll collect the fucking insurance. Okay,
But
He did.
unfortunately, it leads to one of the
dumbest things in the history
dumbest
of
things
wrestling.
WCW ever did, which is
I'd
saying
say-
What are we watching?
the Lost in Cleveland vignettes, where Jack has
Yeah.
lost his memory and he thinks he's a sailor at one point.
They go to
What?
Yeah.
oh
You've never heard of this, Trev?
No.
no, oh, this is right
They-
up your alley.
They hire an
yeah.
actress to play his wife.
Yeah, no, okay. So they do these vignettes after this terrible thing. Cactus Jack
Yeah.
was almost just murdered
Yeah.
by Big Van Vader.
Super
It
serious
is
angle.
serious as fuck.
Yeah.
And what they come up with are these ridiculous comedy fucking routines where
Right.
Cactus Jack has amnesia
Yeah.
and there's a reporter
Yeah.
running around the country like the one who follows Dr. David Bruce Banner.
Basically.
trying
There's
to be
a
like
parody
where.
of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, they go to a mental institution where a bad parody of Cuckoo's Nest, and until it gets to a guy, I think, as Jack Nicholson doing a Nicholson going like Jackson Cleveland, Jack, and then they go to interview his wife. His wife
Lost in
volunteered
Cleveland is what the vignettes are known as.
yeah, and they go to interview his wife, Colette,
Yeah.
and they use Colette, but they did not use his real wife because
No.
they said no one will believe that you're married to this hot chick.
Supermodel.
So
yeah.
they hired this dumpy old
Yeah.
woman and put her in like curlers in her hair. You're like, I don't know where he is. It killed it dead. It was the
Yeah.
dumbest fucking thing ever.
Insane.
As
Yeah.
someone who has watched a fair amount of WCW, I can say confidently they're not afraid of a mental institution angle.
Oh no.
No.
They would go
back to
doing
that
them in
well.
'99 with Ric Flair.
Yes, that's
Kyle
the
and I are
one.
watching those right now, and it goes on way longer than I expected.
Is this before or after they buried him in the desert?
Spoilers.
Okay.
No, they haven't buried him yet.
Okay.
Roddy got him into the said, "Hey, we're gonna get you help," and it was a classic sitcom. Door closes, mental institution on the van.
It should have.
door.
They should have made it a rehab, so it would have been more realistic.
Well, Scott Hall was in it too, right? Yeah, so it was a rehab.
Oh, that's right. They had Scott Hall appear in that thing.
Mm-hmm. When he would
That's-
he would appear and then he would vanish for another couple months and do one more appearance, vanish again.
No, I barely was. I tune in here and there, but I'd given up.
It was
And my wife had already put the foot down on this like flipping back and forth shit. She's like, pick
no more
one.
Monday Night Wars in this household.
No more. Yeah, we have enough war. We had enough wars in that house without that one. Vince McMahon won the Monday Night Wars because he had Mick Foley and Stone Cold and Brett.
Biker Taker, one of your favorites.
Oh, that was much later.
Not that much later.
No, from when my wife
From the
made
ne-
it clear. From when my
Yeah,
wife made it
okay.
clear that you pick
When
one.
the foot was put down.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We're missing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of talking on this
Yeah.
episode. Oh well. Who was that they were talking to?
Sorry, I wasn't
Some
paying
race car
attention.
driver.
Nobody cares. Back to the ring. Is this the Center Stage Theater in Atlanta?
Yes.
So I was
I
gonna
believe
ask. Yeah.
so.
Like AEW has done some fucking
Flash Scott
shows.
Martin.
Yeah. Because if anyone looks like he's the fastest man alive,
No, it looks like somebody who you'd run into with a
Just
trench coat.
mullet. maniac
yeah,
on
yeah.
this show.
That's how he got his nickname. Actually, that's what.
Oh wow! Oh my
Said
god!
man,
Doesn't get it
wow.
an entrance.
Oh
And he's
no!
off the gas
Oh,
apparently.
Big
Yeah, he's
time.
off the gas.
Wow.
I didn't recognize him. You think I would have recognized the Zeman?
Semen.
Even
This
his
place is
hair,
covered in
even his
semen.
hair.
Maybe that's
his
why he's
face
off the
is
gas.
covered
is
in
He
semen.
was trying to father a child and he had to
Mhm.
improve
Yeah,
his sperm.
yeah, because all the
count.
muscles were affecting his semen.
You guys.
Wow.
I'm
I
just
didn't
picturing.
know.
I'm picturing them shaped like Z's with the little tails.
Mhm.
Then he's
Wow.
doing some sort of commercials afterwards.
Mm-hmm. If he had
So
if he had lived long enough to be one of the podcasters who complains about shit and just doesn't give a shit, it would have been Zank. Because Zank was one of those guys who was just early shoot interviews
Yeah.
and on radio would just tell the craziest fucking stories that you didn't know what was true or what wasn't. But
Most of it was untrue, I believe. He was
Aid
on
and
Meltzer's show quite a bit.
that's right. Yeah,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
on Meltzer's show a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Travis. Flash Scott Norton is because he is a flasher. That's actually what got him in trouble in Korea. You know, not the shit that was on Dark Side. He was
Man, speaking of somebody who's still on the gas.
I know. Look at the traps on him.
Oh, you sound like Vince.
Vince, yeah. He gets possessed every once in a while.
Kelly McMahon.
Yeah.
Ah, look at the vascularity on him.
It sneaks into him.
Travis, look at the vascularity on Scott Norton.
I admire good traps. That's, I'm not a bodybuilding guy, obviously. But traps, good traps.
Hey, you know what? I'm not an artist, but I appreciate a good painting.
Look at those traps.
He has Jesse's respect.
Is this maybe around the time they were doing the Jesse's challenge?
They said his reputation is known all over the Twin Cities, so he's talking about Minnesota already.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. Good Minnesota.
Trying to get those votes.
Two Minnesota boys. He was one of the highlights of Dying Days AWA.
He was going to be one of his running mates until the flashing stuff became
Yes. You got too many skeletons, Scott.
Whatever happened to Norton? He's still alive, right?
He's still alive.
I can give you a brief update that a couple years ago I tried to get him for a cameo for a buddy's birthday, and he didn't make it in the 7 days, but I have kept the message of, hey man, sorry I missed this. Just order it again and I'll do it for you. Like, that's all I needed from you, Scott. That's way better than a terrible recording.
Unreliable,
awesome.
Scott Norton. So this is actually the surprise debut of Colonel Tom Parker. Apparently.
Yeah, I hated this gimmick with the fiery heat of a million suns.
And I totally remember now listening to this episode.
He looks like he'd come from the same universe as Father Guido Sarducci.
Yeah.
Like it's like they tell the same.
No, he's a Kentucky colonel. And the thing is, yes, Kentucky colonels are a real thing. My father is a Kentucky colonel because his criminal politician cousin was the governor of Kentucky in the early 70s and made my dad and all my uncles Kentucky colonels. And some Kentucky colonels will dress like that.
This?
Oh, yeah. They will dress like that in the white outfit and everything, like Colonel Sanders. Maybe at the you'd used to see him at the Kentucky Derby, but no one actually dresses like that. So for Colonel Robert Parker to walk out like the caricature of something that doesn't actually exist of what a Kentucky colonel looks like, he's all hokey. He's like from 1864, and Bunkhouse Buck, who's Jimmy Golden, who's awesome, is also apparently a cowboy, an extra from Deadwood.
Right.
It looks like if they tried to have a Southern character on a Canadian sitcom.
Except this is.
I'm from the American South.
And he was
racism, y'all.
Everything I touch turns to gold. That's what he's saying. He's got a little bit of Boss Hogg. He's got a little bit of Colonel Sanders, obviously.
Oh, and I love him. He's one of my favorite performers and wrestlers. It's just the gimmick sucks.
I bought it to my child.
The frilly shirt. Look at this.
It lasted for
He's
years.
like a riverboat gambler. Oh, he was there for a long time.
Yeah. Eventually him and Sensational Sherry hooked
There was
up
all that. Oh, yeah, they did him and Sensational Sherry are their teams are a fussing and a feuding, but they're falling in love. It sucks.
Was there a wedding?
Even? There was almost a wedding in Vegas or something, and Dick Slater broke it up. I don't know. It fucking stunk.
How can you not love that?
Ugh.
Dick
Johnny
Slater.
Love.
I object.
I do.
I object.
Yeah, Dick Slater was the one who objected.
Banging on the window.
It was a
graduate.
They shot a whole graduate. Yeah, they shot a whole
I could see them do that. Yeah.
Dick Slater and Sherry Martel in the back of a bus.
as God
I love it.
intended. Deja vu. Every match starts the same way. Ah, the lone wolf.
It totally
Barry
does.
Windham.
Wow, he was
NWA
champion this time.
champion. Well, it wasn't the top belt though.
Yeah, this was that weird time where there was
Yeah.
the
2 world titles,
there's
2
different-
world
Pistol
titles.
Fez, Pistol Fez.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They had 2 world titles at the time.
Yeah. And the NWA was the lesser of the 2.
Yeah.
Even though the big gold belt would eventually become the main belt.
Right.
Yeah,
But it wasn't at this time.
This is right as he's kind of the greatness of Barry Windham is starting to wind down. He's
Pretty
still
much we're
awesome.
watching it right
But,
before our
yeah.
eyes
Yeah.
at this point.
Meanwhile, Pistol Pez Watley still great.
Still great.
Yeah.
Never stop being
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Look at him.
I mean, look you can see Barry's getting doughy. Like
I
his
can
old
hear Parv in England somewhere objecting to Pez Watley's dancing.
Yes.
That was one of
you
his big pet peeves.
Yeah.
Was black
Dancing
people
wrestlers.
dancing?
Well, he didn't say black. He just said dancing wrestlers. But we all know what he meant.
Oh, that was his code. That's his code. Does he use that code on his stupid YouTube show?
No, this was when he was doing.
No, I mean, now does he still do it?
Oh,
He's
I
like-
bringing the heat.
I don't listen to that fascist crap. Occasionally, I do. When Hogan died, I watched his Hogan tribute video. Just I had to see what he had to say, and he was slurping Hogan's cock.
Yeah.
So much like, and when we all did podcasts with him, he never really had too much good to say about Hogan. But yeah,
Interesting.
anyway, people change.
Yeah.
I love his show, brother.
Barry Windham looks like Andre
Parv's
the
a good
Giant at
dude,
this.
Kelly.
Yeah. Oh, where's Parvy? Oh, there's
Hey,
Hoagie, the best. How much did you spend on that?
$59.99, brother.
Too much. Too
Worth
much.
everything. I love his Zubaz shirt that he's got on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that
dude?
when I went on safari?
Are you making fun of me?
Oh no!
Like I was saying, dude, I was tuning in down here in hell to the Parv podcast, and boy, he can really slurp that dick, can he?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Swallowed your 10-inch python. Or no, that's
Let me tell you
not
something,
true.
brother. I remember when I personally went to the moon and orbited the moon with Neil Armstrong, dude, and was listening to Titans of Wrestling and those marks, and then I'd burn the podcast just like I would do the Wrestling Observer, brother. But
Oh, it's an honor.
but I've really turned around on this Parv fella. The more I've talked to him,
I know
about
he's
things.
the #1 Hulkamaniac now, apparently.
He is, dude. He is, brother.
Yeah. Well, great to see you, Hoagie. I'm glad you're working on that tan down in.
Still punching.
Oh yeah,
Still punching.
boy. I know who.
I'm glad you've kept
the
your,
one good
your
thing, the one good
boxing
thing about
gloves
hell,
on.
brother. The one good thing about hell, brother. No, you don't have to pay for any tanning beds, dude.
Just the boxing gloves. That's what you should have known you were getting ripped off as soon as you saw the boxing gloves, man.
That's what sealed the deal. That's what sealed the deal, brother.
Did you just get one?
Yeah, I believe
Like
so.
usually the boxing
$59.99.
things come with two.
American too. Yeah, there should have been a Mr. T.
Though they fuck you on the
Right.
delivery cost. Dude.
Or Roddy.
It was
Piper.
$29.99
Or Dr.
originally.
Larrer.
Is
I
it
never
Hulk
like
Hogan?
dancing.
Is it
You know, I don't
Muhammad
like
Ali?
dancing wrestlers either, brother. If you get
You
my
know what?
drift, dude.
Yeah, we heard the recording.
Yeah, we saw that sex tape.
Oh, you saw my thermos, brother. Pow, pow, dude.
Oh my! I want to see a Hoagie versus Bruni main event one of these nights.
As we know, Bruno Puppet is residing in heaven, sitting at the pearly gates, giving
Yes.
Peter a break. Yeah.
Right.
So he's
It
he's got bigger fish to fry than Hulk Hogan down in
That's
hell.
true. He would be sinking to Hoagie's level.
That wasn't a terrible match by any stretch.
No,
of
no,
it.
no.
Well, no, that's two great wrestlers who are one's past his prime and one is about to be past his prime.
And he was teasing the Four Horsemen thing here. But he'd say that was his gimmick. He's just the lone wolf now.
He
No
doesn't
more
look
Four
good.
Horsemen. I don't know. It was more
Yeah,
his body
face.
broke down, like his knees were totally.
Well, this is right around. I'm sure
It looks
this was
like he's morphing into Valentine.
I'm sure
A little bit.
You know, I actually looked it up, and this was the taping where Rip Rogers had to get the keys out of his diarrhea toilet. That's why he looks like
so
shit.
this was the end of Barry Windham.
Mhm. Is this the
keys
end
out of the
of Barry
diarrhea.
Windham?
He was great,
Swirly
though.
whirlies.
He was
Swirly
an
whirlies.
amazing talent. Oh, the assassin.
Yes.
Great promo. Too bad we're missing this. Travis, you'll have to transcribe.
No.
I can tell you the mask is bothering him.
Oh, it was.
Oh,
very
yeah.
good.
Whatever shift in the
I don't think it came off.
It sounds like Kanye doing Through the Wire.
Yeah, there's he's more mask than man now.
Yes.
It's like the black costume for Spider-Man or for Venom. It's
Right. It's a
grafted.
symbiote.
Yeah,
He looks like
symbiotic.
he looks like he passed out at a party and his friends drew on his head.
We must
Stole the mask.
feed.
Imagine he's
got a lot of confidence.
Oh, he's one of the great promos in the business.
All-time great promo.
And trainer.
And his feud with Dusty in Florida is legendary.
At this point, he's as big as a fucking house and retired, basically.
Well, he was
I like
managing,
more than one gold chain. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, he's had the same mask for 30 years. So he bought that mask, but his head wasn't that fat. But he never bought a new one.
And
It
his
looks like
son, Nick Patrick.
Oh wow!
Official. Yeah.
Looks like if Wayne Knight became a wrestler.
Hello, Dusty.
He does. Very similar body.
Like his eyes. He didn't say the magic word.
Okay.
Someone's gonna spit the get someone to spit. What's
the big white
Muda.
the big
Muda
white
against
nose,
him, shooting his face again.
the spew.
Green mist. The green mist. Yeah. Man, a lot of ads tonight.
Mm-hmm. Like that Memphis wrestling we watched a few weeks ago.
Hey, follow your nose.
Oh man,
Fruit Loops has gone woke with all these rainbow colors.
Fruit Loops with marshmallows.
You can say the name.
Have you
It
guys
turns
had
your
that?
kids
It's
into
out of
fruits.
control. Good.
I don't.
That just sounds like diabetes in a bowl, bud.
It is. It
Fruit
is.
Loops. When I was a little kid, Fruit Loops was something I liked occasionally, but it was never a favorite.
Yeah,
it's always been one of my favorite of the sugary cereal.
Flair for the gold, baby.
For the gold.
Debut episode of Flair for the Gold.
Oh,
That's right.
The set is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I like when they open the door and the city
Here's my
goes with
dick.
it.
That's Fifi, who would eventually he'd marry 30
He'd be
years later.
Number 4 or 5? No, 5, I think.
Yeah, but they met here, but they got married.
Yeah, in the last
20
10
years?
years.
20 years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
This pulls out if you need a place to crash.
This looks like the set of Vicky or something.
I know.
Yes. Hogan family.
It's because he
No,
couldn't
I mean the
wrestle
Vicky
at
talk
this.
show.
I remember Vicky talk show.
No.
He had like a non-compete after he left the WWF.
Uh-huh.
So they had him just do these things for 6 months or whatever.
Which is so funny that the legality of for compete is get in the ring and perform,
Yeah.
but you're a performer. So, well, you can perform this way, and that's fine, but you just can't perform in the squared circle.
Nobody's allowed to hit you.
So this is where how many episodes in until the Shockmaster shows up?
Oh, this is May. I think that was August. 3 months. That was probably one of the last ones, I think.
One of
He's
the
got the
funny things-
original Smirnoff Ice. He discovered the
Uh-huh.
recipe for Smirnoff Ice just before coming out here. It's in that glass.
How about a Zima, Miss Fifi?
I'm gonna give you $1,000 tip.
Miss Fifi, I'm gonna give you $1,000 tip. And what's that guy right there? Tim, fucking asshole.
Tim Dickhead.
Tim
Isn't that what
Dickhead.
it's-
It's
Tim
Tim
you
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
Don't you talk, Travis? Don't you fucking correct me? I'm the fucking nature boy. I'm the fucking nature boy. Woo! Fucking.
He does look. This is totally Jackie Schaefer, BMW to the max. I can feel it in my plums. Let the boy watch.
Hey, Harley and
2 of the great champions.
woo! And Harley Race and Vader are gonna show us how to make their special chili on AM Flair.
Yes, totally.
What you
This
do
is
is
like
start
that
with this
bingo
toilet
board.
bowl.
Oh yeah. Tea,
Try
Mr.
that out.
Vader. Oh, hey, that's vodka, man.
For relaxing times, make it Suntory times.
Yeah, brewed by Centauri from the last Starfighter.
It's another.
Stay with me, Starfighter.
Dude,
I
okay,
never thought-
it's not just me. Centauri has a definite
What
predator
did she
vibe
give it?
in
Oh,
that
are you
fucking
kidding
movie.
me? What a great way to train kids of like, if a guy ever pulls
Finger
up and says he's
sandwiches.
going to take you to another galaxy, get in that car.
And Robert Preston's performance doesn't exactly
I must have seen that movie 20 times as a kid and then watched
Be right
it
back.
once as an adult and did not realize how blatantly obvious Preston's wigs are. They are
I saw that.
stapled on.
I honestly think I maybe have seen it twice, but I saw it in the theater. And
Wow.
when I was a teenager, I remember seeing it with my older cousin Jeff because he loved sci-fi too. And I was visiting them in Kentucky, and he's like, "Hey, it was like, hey, little Johnny, let's go to a movie, Last Starfighter." So I'm hanging out with my cool fucking cousin, and you're 15. I mean, the movie fucking rocked. You know, I didn't realize that Robert Preston wanted to fuck that kid.
Huh. I also didn't realize as a kid that those were computer graphics. Now you look at it, it's painfully obvious.
Trying to think like, well, who's gonna come recruit me for me being good at my favorite video game?
Yeah.
I'm just like, huh.
Anybody
Tempest?
looking for the for the universe's best Dig Dug player?
no, Moon Patrol.
That was a
if
cool one.
If
yeah.
you only have a quarter and you got time to kill at the arcade, Moon Patrol, because you can play that thing for a good 10 minutes before
Hold
it
on,
gets
you're
too
telling
hard.
me you can shoot forward and up?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And jump over a few craters. Just that was the refuge of the poor kid. I don't want to leave. I'll sit here and play Moon Patrol.
I would make fun of you if I didn't stand watching just the demo screens of arcade machine after arcade machine. Maybe this time he'll pass a level.
Hey, look at Mooney over here. That's what you call me.
Hey, you guys can call me Mooney. All my friends do.
Mooney. Okay, Mooney. Vader's mask. Always like the first time I saw Vader's mask, I'm like, that looks cool. And then I also thought, that's like, what's the point of having a mask if it doesn't cover anything really? It's like a jock strap, but
I just really want odd tan lines.
Yeah, exactly. His face got painted too.
I've never noticed the Star Trek insignia in the middle.
I know. Well, I mean, of course I did.
Live long and Vader.
Yeah.
Harley Race with his he loved the 90s ties.
He had Jerry Garcia ties, right? Just tons of them.
I was never a big fan of the music, but these ties are top notch at Flair.
Didn't care for their lifestyle, loved their fashion.
I didn't know you were in here.
They're one of those weed bands, and I prefer. What's a good booze band? A booze band that fucking
Skinner.
Skinner. Yeah, Harley's into Skinner. The Bad Company. He's a huge fan. Shooting star will put a tear in a glass eye. He's an 8-time world champion, man. I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up like a reporter in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Very
Wow, how long
similar.
this is going. Yeah, scenario.
This is foreshadowing a feud between the two when Flair could finally.
Which was one of the WCW things they pulled off at a time when not a lot was good.
Right.
But the whole Flair coming out to fight Vader, and he's like
Starrcade, yeah.
The Starrcade match, but all the build up for it and the videos and everything, and the way it was shot for them, and he's saying goodbye to his family, and this is maybe his last shot against this monster who's gonna definitely kill him, and he manages to pull it off. It was one of the best things WCW ever did, in the middle of like nobody watching.
Right. Well, Flair was booking at the time, to be fair, but still, yeah.
He's just trying to run a talk show.
Yeah.
Woo! I want to apologize. My final thought.
Yeah, Flair's final thoughts.
Ricky.
Time for the woo top 10 list.
You like Fifi, don't you, huh? Wyndham's the guest next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Millions
and millions of people did not watch it.
It's also where they do the new Four Horsemen with Paul Roma on Flair for the Gold.
Yeah.
That went over like a Spartan church.
I wasn't watching at all at the time, but I still flipped through the magazines.
Now, Fifi, I'm afraid I can't give you any more time off.
But when I read that in the magazines, Kelly, I was like, "Oh, fuck
I
you."
know. Well, they wanted Tully, of course, to do the original.
Then, they got stooged.
I don't know. No, Tully saw the contract they offered him, and he's like, "Nah."
Oh, that wasn't the drug one.
No, the drug one was the 1990.
Oh, right, that's right.
Attempt at reuniting the
and then then WCW fucked Arn.
Yes, Arn had to take the low ball.
He had to take a pay cut because we were paying for the tag team.
Yeah. WCW, everybody.
It's fun. I think there was last year I watched that like multi-part documentary on Ted Turner, which it's great. And the wrestling fan in me kept going like, "Are they gonna talk about wrestling at all in here?" It is briefly mentioned, but just as in like the CNN people going, "We're doing the news, and right above us there's wrestling going on." That's pretty much the extent of it. And I saw a few people being like, "I can't believe they didn't talk about the Monday Night Wars and how big that was." And I was like, "Well, in the big picture, for the life of Ted Turner, no, it wasn't."
Yeah, but wrestling on his original station was kind of what.
Oh, they mentioned that. Here's what he had on. Here's
in
what he
Georgia,
had on.
At one point in the early '80s, Georgia wrestling was the top-rated cable show in America.
Like they didn't go hard on that fact. I don't believe they just said, "Well, here's what he had. He had baseball, Andy Griffith show, and wrestling," and then they just pretty much focused on baseball.
Yeah, wrestling kept the lights on, I think, for a while.
So, I want to make out with you a bit, Tony, if you don't mind.
He's a big gay cowboy. He's like Powers Booth in Tombstone.
Well, bye.
Looks better here than he did in 1987 WWF, where he was near death or a heart attack waiting to happen.
Danzo and I almost saw him
Yes.
die in front of us at the Spectrum.
Wrestling in red,
The red long johns.
long johns. Yeah.
I want you to wear the authentic ones, like from 1883.
What? And then
I've spared no expense.
I spared no.
They don't breathe.
But there was that with the jeans and the
Yeah. And a
suspenders
vest too.
and a
Yes.
vest, and it was under
That's a
the
'90s. That's a '90s male nurse with that that fanny pack on the side.
What happened to Dustin?
Do you see that? That was the.
So that's probably what that
ugliest
guy
nurse
was
I've ever
talking
seen.
about before. I think that was the doctor they were talking to earlier.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
who are these? Who are these?
Another crazy mullet.
Oh, the craziest. Is this a battle royal? It must be.
Oh, there's Marcus Alexander Bagwell, who when I would tune in and I'd see what's this guy's
Somebody
name?
just got tossed.
What's this guy's
Marcus.
name? Marcus
The-
Alexander
The
Bagwell.
mullets
Like,
are the Cole
terrible.
twins, I believe.
oh, the Cole twins. Yeah.
yeah.
I can't
There's-
live without
there's-
your love and
there's
affection.
Schlesinger.
There's Tex Slasinger.
Yes. I was pretty
He's in
sure
a
he was
mask.
around at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time. Yeah. So this is all their B level, C level tag teams together for some reason. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Is it
there's-
eight man
There's
tag?
there's Naked Midian.
Midian. Think of all the future naked Midians.
When they did Naked Midian, I remember thinking it was one of those things that just made me laugh and go, what the fuck is this? What are they doing? And like, why this? That he's gonna be naked. And then it hit me because at the time, Richard Hatch being naked on the first season of Survivor was sort of a cultural moment. And that's why they did Naked
I
Midian.
guess, yeah.
You know, that's why it happened.
Yeah.
It would happen like it happened right after it. That's what I'm not saying that was Vince. That's like Russo. So Russo was aware of what was going on. And he's like, that's funny. Let's make him naked, bro. He's gonna run it. And the only thing that saved any of it was that his foe was Regal. So it's Regal getting to show his comic skills, being like, oh, this naked, ugly man. And they shot it pretty good. He was wearing a little fanny pack, but they shot it looking like he was buck naked. Oh, we're hearing all the goodbyes over at Shea Walasha.
No, it's not at my house.
Oh.
I think it's at
Oh, that's
Kelly's.
Kelly. Okay.
I was trying to figure out what that was. I'm like, am I losing my mind?
I'll just say next time you guys come, maybe you could bring creme brulee.
So maybe next time you show up, let's have some creme brulee props. Perhaps so we could all make creme brulees.
He's gonna end up like Brando at the end of Apocalypse Now. Just like, oh, creme brulee.
I swallowed a bug.
Tainted blood.
Oh.
Beat me to it.
No, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, no, good job, you guys. No, Dusty
thanks.
Rhodes mentioned tainted blood. I don't know who he's talking about exactly.
Oh, I've had some
He's
tainted
on the
blood.
commentary.
I've gotten some tainted blood now and then, you know, that rough truck house toilet paper. Eesh.
Taint blood, you mean?
That's just a local colloquialism in Colorado. There's tainted blood on there. Oh, that's Too Cold Scorpio. That's okay. That's right. Bagwell and Scorpio were a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpio was, goddamn, Too Cold Scorpio was fucking awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, when you watched WCW and it was the shits, you're like, oh shit, it's Too Cold Scorpio. This is Texas. I'm from Texas. It's on my ass. That's so funny. Imagine a guy with New Jersey on his ass. Or if it's Colorado or New Mexico, and people are like, "What is it?"
You don't want to mess with me. I'm from Delaware.
Yeah. You have Florida on the front.
Too cold to go. They wanted that.
Yeah.
There's
That's
Hank,
bad.
Hammer and Hank.
Well, no, like Kelly was saying, because they gave the tickets away for free, the audience was mainly young African Americans. That's why, like,
There's
even
Kirby
though,
Puckett right there.
yeah, it goes, let's tread carefully here. I'm just telling the story of why it's mainly black kids, because they gave them away for free, and so they, no matter how bad everything was, you had a hot crowd because they're like, "Fuck it, it's wrestling. Let's have fun."
That's awesome.
And
Yeah, Scorpio rules.
that annoyed with when he came to WWF and they made him Flash Funk. I was so fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
It was right at the cusp of Vince stopping doing shit like that with guys and just letting them maybe be their more famous name without giving something really dumb. But they're still a couple, and Flash Funk was one of them.
Yeah. Stalker Barry Windham at that
Stalker
time.
Barry Windham was like, I don't even, that was hilarious, especially towards the end when you'd see like house show matches where he didn't dress like a stalker anymore. He just wore a WWF t-shirt over his gut and the pants and just painted his face maybe a little.
Oh, it was so sad.
Just went through the fuck. Yeah, it was terrible.
You did get to do the new Blackjacks. I did get to see them live.
I kind of liked the new Blackjacks just because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Even though I knew
yeah,
like,
it was better than Stalker Barry.
yeah. Even though I knew that anything new was
Yeah,
not going to work.
No, only the new Teen Titans.
Yeah, it's the only one, right?
I think so.
The new Zoo
Stalker.
review. The new Zoo review.
I'm right at you.
It's oh, I was about to say, I was like, was that just too American? American in early 1970s? Okay.
Stalker wind him.
Yeah, new Zoo review. Henrietta Hippo. There was that frog who currently is in Portland doing the Lord's work, and an owl, I believe, who I got a job doing a Tootsie Pop voiceovers. Like, we need a real owl for the cartoon to be culturally sensitive.
Cub Scout.
What? Why are you just yelling Cub Scout? That's
because there's a kid in the front row. A kid in the front row was in a Cub Scout
I
uniform.
thought maybe someone walked by. I'm kind of concerned.
He was placing an order.
You can hear everything with no sound. The shit we're gonna the dark side of Wide Eyes is gonna be.
He's getting overweight and ordering Cub Scouts.
It's on the dark web.
Morbidly obese and
Can I get a Cub Scout a la mode, please?
It's his order. It's his order at the ice cream parlor that he came up with himself. That's what he calls it. Like, oh God, it's the Cub Scout guy again on the phone. Ugh.
Sorry, I thought Kelly had a puppet, and then I realized we're looking at a cat's ass.
Oh yeah. No, I'm the puppet guy.
Yeah, that's
Kelly's the talking cat's ass guy.
I know.
I was about to call gimmick.
I was saying
infringement.
it's such a flattering view from my cat Smokey. No, she's facing the right way.
Yeah, we had to see what's her name?
Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey. We got to see Smokey's starfish.
I know. She likes to show that off.
Oh, she's a dirty little girl, isn't she?
She is. Yep. Watching the wrestling.
Cool.
I'm trying to eat
Someday,
cookies
Smokey.
too. That's why
she
I'm
loves the
eating
she wants more attitude era stuff.
She heard stories about the
Meow,
size
meow,
of
meow,
two cold
Generation X.
meow meow. She heard the stories about the size of Two Cold Scorpios Johnson and was immediately presenting to the screen. Who are these two jabronis?
Can't tell.
The bad guys.
Yeah.
Leg says Arcus.
Not Marcus. Not Marcus
Arcus.
Alexander.
Not Marcus Bagwell.
They were
Not
like
young Marcus Alexander Bagwell, who at this time still had his mother shave his taint and balls for him.
Is that a shoot?
That was in Dark Side. She fucking talked about it. She like if his friend walks over and the door's open and there's him bent over, fucking with his mom shaving his ass and his balls.
I
And,
I mean, if we can
like-
find any victory in that, at least he was bent over and not lying on his back with his knees
Yes,
around
yes, yes.
Mom, I'm ready. I'm lotioned up.
He's got his knees. He's got his knees by his ears.
Yeah.
It, it looks exactly like Smokey's ass. Oh no.
I want to say the mystery team is High Voltage. Is that
That sounds familiar.
something?
No, High
like
Voltage.
that?
No,
There's
High
a
Voltage
voltage
was
later.
That was later.
High
Those were
Voltage
those
is
two
later?
super
Okay.
jacked guys.
Oh, okay. I will figure this out. Just give me a sec.
Oh, great kick to the face by
Can't believe this match
Scorpio.
is still going on.
Mm-hmm. Who are the twins?
Cold
the old
twins.
Max
The
and
Cole
Zayma.
twins. Yeah. I do think they're Nelson. That's what I thought earlier.
Yeah.
Nelson, who make an appearance on the season finale of this season of Peacemaker.
Oh, really?
I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Do they
It's
still have
so
the hair?
good. I think one of them does. I can't remember, but
It's got to be stringy as fuck now.
Yeah.
The Wrecking Crew.
the Wrecking Crew.
That's
Oh,
who the
dude,
other team is.
I saw the documentary about that.
That
I
is
saw
a
that
right
not-
angle.
No,
I saw that documentary about the Wrecking
Really good.
Crew.
Standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, man, that's fantastic.
Played the bass with only one finger.
It's this guy too. I didn't know he wrestled too.
When I think of Wrecking Crew, I think of the Marvel
Hyde
supervillains.
Pierce?
Of
Is that so?
course you do.
The Wrecker.
Look at that punch to the gut.
What was it?
It was the
Thunderball,
Wrecker, Pile Driver,
Driver.
the Wrecker,
Thunderball.
Thunderball, and
Here, take the cowbell.
I can't
Boom,
remember.
boom.
I just
Turn
reread,
out the lights. The party's over.
I just recently reread the first original Secret Wars, Kelly, because
Oh, yeah?
I got it as
That
a gift.
hasn't aged well, I don't think.
No, not at all. I got it as a gift. I got it as a gift. And
Yeah.
I was reading it and I remember going, man, when I was, what was this, 13, 14? I go,
Yeah.
I thought this fucking ruled.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'm
thought it was
reading it
pretty
now
cool
and I'm
when I
like,
was a kid, too.
this is
No,
good.
it's crap. I tried reading it as an adult and it's like, yeah.
There's certain moments
Is
that I
it
still
12
like.
issues?
Yes.
Was it a year long?
12.
Yeah. But the way they
Yeah.
did it was all the books where all the heroes were involved. At the end of that month's stories, they disappear into this machine that takes them off for the Secret Wars, and then the very next month they come back with all these changes.
Yes, yeah.
Everything was revealed over the course of a year in Secret Wars, like how
Right. Yeah, no. Yeah. I was I was familiar with Amazing and the symbiote story afterwards.
yeah, but they didn't
obviously.
but they went with the for a while before it was revealed that the symbiote was bad, they
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
remember.
and the origin of it was in the eighth
Professor
issue.
X comes back wearing a yellow jumpsuit for some fucking reason, and it's like, what the
Right.
fuck?
The Thing stays behind and
Thing stays behind. She Hulk's in the
replaces them in the
that was the best change.
That's
because
right.
Those, yeah.
That's why I buy around Atlantis Attacks.
No,
it
this was way before.
Right. No, but I'm trying to think of who was. There was a weird lineup by that time. Anyways,
Mhm. It was the Thing, the She Thing,
the She Thing. Yes.
Yeah, that was when
Yeah.
I was a senior in high school. I'd see them. On,
Crystal, and Crystal was in there.
yeah, I'd see them on the stands, and I'm like, who's buying this?
I was.
I'm like,
Or
this is fantastic.
more accurately,
but-
my dad was paying for.
But I'm like, wait, and Mr.
Oh,
Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman are in the Avengers
The
for some fucking
Avengers
reason
for a cup
with
of
a guy
coffee.
named Gilgamesh with a cow on his head.
Forgotten.
I'm like, this fucking stinks, and I'm not even reading it.
And Captain America was the captain.
The captain, yeah. I was like, what? I want one of those Paula banners.
Mm-hmm.
Paula won the pennant. Even when I was a kid, I didn't understand why Paula upset him that much. Because I was like, is it a gay thing? I guess
I'm not a girl. That's all it is. I'm not a girl.
But then he'd get epileptic about it, which it worked. But I used to think, I'm like, it's not that big of an insult.
It was the way
really.
he sold it was what made it.
Mm-hmm.
Paula, how dare
you? Bullshit.
It's like
the camera.
Mr. Number Wonderful.
That's my favorite. Yeah, the Number Wonderful are the best tights. And you know,
Mr. O.N.E.
Marsha Warfield's gonna stick that up his ass.
Jesus. I mean, he has a good little run here. After being out of the game for like 5 years, basically, on a main stage. I mean,
well, wasn't that when he was running a bowling alley, or was that after this?
Good question. I
did
not know that he ran a bowl.
Wonderful Lanes, yeah.
Mm.
On the left side, they're way thinner.
That was too easy.
That's the right side.
Who's he wrestling with pride on his tights?
It's Ron Simmons.
Isn't that Ron Simmons? Yeah. I was like,
they all look alike to you, don't they?
Oh, all right. I was transfixed by pride on his tights.
Pez Watley.
You sure?
Dusty.
Yeah,
Dusty and Dustin.
That was the angle. Was that I guess Orndorff or what? No, I want to say Paul or Rick Rude was involved in this because him and
nice shoulder.
Him and Rhodes have a feud this time.
Simmons' star is just starting to rise. This
no,
kind of like a slow decline at this point.
This is after he's been the champ already.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not too long after, but he declined pretty quickly after he lost.
Yeah, and then he kind of just sticks around for a little bit, and they let him go, or he leaves. He's in ECW for a cup of coffee, and then he's Farouk.
And he's Farouk, the
Farouk Assad. Farouk Assad wearing a styrofoam helmet,
like Spartan helmet. Yes.
Yeah, but
I remember.
But it was clearly made out of like some.
I remember watching that live with you, Kelly, when it came out. Yeah. You know, like,
his debut, where
he's like,
kicks Ahmed Johnson and legit like hurt him.
Yes.
Like his kidney
they've got me wearing this ridiculous headgear. I remember you said.
I had the snark even back then, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And for extra heat,
and he was managed by Sonny.
Yeah, well, I'd say for extra heat, they put the hot white woman.
Right. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, of course, it was typical Vince race baiting.
Oh, that's old wrestling. I think that's why they put Sherry Martel with Harlem Heat. That's
yeah.
They in WCW they used to imply that maybe she's taking it. She's having Eiffel Towers with Harlem Heat, and I think the magazines maybe did a story where they're like something about like someone was listening and heard them fucking.
Gonna do it for Brett.
That's great.
He's gonna put on the figure four for Brett here.
He's gonna. He's gonna lightly throw his legs down.
That was weird. Yeah,
Oh, he's got dollar bills. He's got dollar bills in his ass. Look at that. He is
Hilarious.
Mr. Wonderful. One of these kids just stuffed
That's
the
what
50
that's what his underwear is made out of.
money.
Doing so well. I've
We're
got
money
skid
underwear.
marks. I've got skid marks on Benjamin
these
Franklin.
$100
I'm-
shorts made during the Hogan feud when I was.
Benjamin Franklin's black now in those, by the way. Those, I mean, I get that he's like pride, you know, and because he was a role model to the kids and just like be proud and all that. But that tights suck, dude.
Yeah.
They look awful.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the Seminoles. Oh, good. So
Right.
it's Seminoles.
Yeah.
Because that's who he
Florida
played
State.
for, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not the same
But
color
it's not the
scheme.
colors, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These tights suck. And those yellow boots don't do it any favors either. Who is that famous, like, foppish fashion critic? You see him on all the talk shows in the 70s. Mr. something.
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking, Mr. It's not Mr. Alexander. It's Mr. It's going to bug me now. I'm looking it up.
That's my role on this show.
Just half facts.
You're just
Half facts.
I'm
Half facts with John Hedgepeth. That's cable news.
Mr. Blackwell.
Mr. Blackwell. That's right.
Yes.
Right. Or he
I
did
got
like
fi-
worst dressed. Yeah.
I got fired from that job after I made a joke on an old show that offended a lot of people. It sounded like you said Affleck. So,
Oh, okay.
rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
I wanted to follow you in. I couldn't tell where we were going. Had you said
Thanks, though.
typhoon, I would have joined.
Oof. Right in the wonderfuls. See, now with these tights, I really hate them because I first saw the pride. I was like, well, I guess I get it. You know, black pride in your community. I was like, what, pride in your college? You're a grown man. You graduated a long time ago. You're like these assholes who wear their high school class rings.
Maybe he was just honored by them.
With those tights? With those tights?
Yes.
He did have his number retired, but
Coach Bobby Bowden gave him those tights.
Woo!
We have
This
two
would be the
choices:
year they
an
would
honorary
finally win the
doctorate
national
or these pants.
Yes.
Hey, man. He got his degree.
That's like great.
Damn.
Tries them on, damn, and walks
Damn.
out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn.
Walks out in the tights and a mortarboard.
Roll credits. Pride, hey? All right. Gonna keep the yellow boots.
both of these guys were featured on my touchdowns to turnbuckles.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Arndorf played for the University of Tampa, which no longer exists. Or their football team no longer exists.
Because of Orndorff.
Yeah.
Brought the whole school down.
Also,
Big scandal.
very weak on the left side.
Okay, you've made this joke twice. I don't get it. What's going on?
I'm
with
like the
Orndorff's
Babylon Bee of Orndorff arm jokes. No, like he if you look at his it's his right arm actually. It's way thinner than his
He suffered a nerve damage in the late 80s during
the Hogan feud.
The Hogan feud that was drawing huge money everywhere they went, and he needed surgery, but he was like, I'm making too much money. After that's over, by that time it was too late, and the nerve damage caused it to atrophy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But so one arm is significantly smaller than the other arm.
Even thinner
But then they said in real life, because Orndorff was those real life badasses. They said that even though it was smaller, it was still stronger, and if he hit you with it, you were knocked out.
Well, in 2 years from now, he kicks Vader's ass in the dressing room.
That's right.
In his
flip flops.
So yeah, he was a fucking badass. Another touchdowns to turnbuckles guy, Vader. Got to get some views on that. That's
Stay on the show you're on right now, Kelly. Come on.
This was 2 years ago. It was a 7-part series on.
Is it really 2 years ago?
Yep.
Doesn't seem that long ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was 2. Wrestlers or football players who became wrestlers was the.
I think it's how you save modern wrestling. Let's go back to getting washed out NFL players and teaching them how to wrestle.
That's when
big motherfuckers teach them how to wrestle.
Yeah.
Not a bunch of these, flying.
Really nice.
There you go.
None of these dancing wrestlers.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't mind the dancing wrestlers if they were in the NFL, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, there's a lot of dancing football players, so yeah.
Yeah, I know
that lately. Bringing it back.
Like choreographed
Saturday Night Shuffle.
Choreographed dance routines.
I love it. I hated when it was all the fun league. Let them fucking celebrate.
Sure.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, no problem with it. Except the taunting penalties this year have been a big issue. And,
I might get the zone. Do you have that?
I did, but then every year they hiked it up by $5, and I finally fuck you.
Because I'm gonna for a while for the obscure stuff. It was kind of fun to have, but I gave it up.
Yeah, there's lots of obscure stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, you get every NFL game.
And every NFL game. That's what.
Yeah.
Hey, Maggie, hush.
I have TSN. TSN, you get red zone.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll give you a cream for that.
This has been a pretty good match, actually.
Do you have Do you suffer from do you suffer from the indignities of TSN?
The sports network.
Oh, it's pulling out his hog.
This isn't atrophy.
That's a good thing. He said, like, every night's a stranger for me, baby.
I don't recognize it, but fuck, is it strong?
Oh, we're gonna get kind of the same finish as that
Knuckle Dusters. Yeah, you're right. That's weird. Yeah, a lot of weird connections between this.
Oh no, ref didn't notice it.
Unless he's gonna notice it for the
maybe when he raises the arm.
Well, it blends it blends right in, just like Band-Aids.
But he's noticing it. Yeah. It is Nick Patrick.
And it's Nick Patrick, son of the assassin.
Oh, the same finish.
Yeah, that's so funny.
10 years later. Yeah.
No way! Not on my watch.
Nah.
Shows you
That's awesome.
All finishes in wrestling here. Yeah, just recycled.
Oh yeah,
totally.
I've seen that. Fucking
a version of that. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we would see it in Stampede all the time. Like those even look like knuckle dusters, as they call them in Stampede.
1-900-909-9900.
They stuck the knuckle dusters in their armpit, and then when they raised the arm,
that worked really well for the people who only had 3 buttons on their phone.
I told you, like I called that when Mean Gene was about saying that a former world champion died. And I asked, I was like, well, my wife, I'm like, I know this is a stupid thing to spend money on, but like the rumor is it's Ric Flair, and it was Jerry Blackwell.
Can I have?
Yeah.
Can I have $5? That's what you're asking your wife for the time.
Basically.
If I promise not to keep flipping back and forth between these channels, can I have $5?
Just have to make this one phone call.
As long as long as I put on whatever channel had Rick Rude, she'd be happy because her basement flooded for ravishing Rick Rude.
Brad, I remember you telling me somebody knew he was gay because of Rick Rude.
No, it wasn't that they knew he was gay. It was my old roommate Glenn had when he came out in university.
he bonded with another person in the drama department because they both admitted their redneck crush was Rick Rude.
That's what that's a joke that my sister and I always say that emerged from that. They always tell my brother, "Hey, we heard you found out you were gay because of Rick Rude." Because of watching Rick Rude. My brother, whose wife is expecting now, by the way.
Oh,
I hope him and his beard are very
great.
happy.
Yes. Wow. This is heat, man. There's been a lot of great brawls tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was a decent little feud at the time.
When I would tune in, I'd recognize that Dustin Rhodes had turned into a really good in-ring wrestler, but
and that was like,
I didn't buy him as a character all that much. I'm like, this cowboy, what is he wearing his Garth Brooks jackets?
I
I
always liked him.
But then when I saw Goldust first time, the first vignette, I remember, I'm like, who is this guy? And by the end of it, I go, is that fucking Dustin Rhodes? And immediately I was like, that's insane. And I was immediately a fan. I'm like, what a fucking swing. What the fuck?
Lawler and Mark Curtis versus Stan Lane and Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is for Brad because I know
Thank you so much.
Big Mark Curtis fan.
Yeah, so bit of backstory here. Throughout COVID, myself and hated Boom manager Kyle Fines started watching WCW in 96 and started working through all of the nitros. We're now up to 99. We've definitely slowed down since we're allowed to go outside. But Mark Curtis became a real favorite referee.
Oh, yeah.
We, though, started very similar to tonight because we weren't listening to the shows. We just started dubbing his voice, but we gave him kind of the soft, effeminate old man voice from the Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys, and we've created an entire backstory for him that he's a huge fan of Margaritaville restaurants and will often be pitching 2 other wrestlers in there. I think we could probably settle this. We could all just go for a bloomin' onion after this. But the tough part is occasionally you will hear Mark Curtis's voice in a match, and he has a very deep voice, so we will try and scream over it beforehand. We don't want to really but he wrestled for a while in a Ninja Turtle gimmick.
Yes.
So we now just affectionately refer to him as Cowabunga.
And he's one of the great referees of all time.
So passionate, so into it. He's the best.
Well, also because he was trained to be a wrestler. He was in the same class.
Joe Latrulio. About to cut a promo.
Yeah. He was in the same wrestling class with Mick Foley and Shane Douglas.
I didn't realize that.
Trained by Dominic DeNucci.
Trained by Dominic DeNucci, but in that time, a guy that tiny, there was no chance you can't wrestle. So he became one of the best referees of all time.
No, puts his whole body into every 3 count.
I remember hearing him talk about it, or someone quoted it, whatever. But Tommy Young in Crockett, NWA, was his inspiration because he did the same shit. He really like slid and threw his body into stuff.
Yeah,
and but he was never a wrestler. Like, so Hildebrand was even more athletic with his stuff. And he was the chief referee for Smoky Mountain.
Yeah, so I don't know the backstory on this match exactly. 1991.
It looks like he was bitten by a radioactive spider.
So it's Stan Lane and
Cornette.
Oh yeah, Hildebrand's wrestling.
Yeah, right. Patented full bodysuit.
Oh, I know what this is about.
Okay.
I think this is related to the Smoky Mountain USWA feud. If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe the date is wrong because it's on the video. It's 1991, so that would have been pre Smoky Mountain.
I mean,
This
that's
could be
a
just
guess.
Memphis. I don't know, because Stan Lane looks like he's fresh from WCW at
So
this
this is
point.
right when they quit, with him, with Cornette and yeah. So Smoky Mountain
Cornette
didn't
and
exist.
Lane left, and Eaton stayed behind.
Yeah, because they were willing to give up the money, and Bobby Eaton had a family.
Yeah. So yeah, that's probably this is I guess probably early 91.
Cornette is Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, he would always wear this full body.
Yeah, this was
suit.
his wrestling suit. Like,
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
I'd see him wear it in Crockett. The first time I saw him wear it in Crockett, I thought to myself, "Oh, is he wearing pads to bump around in?" Then I just realized that he was kind of doughy.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time I saw him bumping around and doing like the wrestling manager bit. I'm like, oh, he can bump. You know, he can kind of work and can bump.
Him and Paul Lee have a great tuxedo match at Bash 89.
What are you jumping on there, Travis?
G string.
Creme brulee bar.
Mini creme brulees.
Creme brulees. Creme brulees.
You gotta
Bite
bite
size
it down
creme
at all
brulees.
one bite, or otherwise it spills.
Excuse me, I just need to turn this on.
Also going to petition the Girl Scouts for a new flavor. Crumble like cookies.
Lawler's got some good heel kick going here.
This guy's getting kicked out for something.
I'm assuming this is somewhere down south.
Blackwood, New Jersey. Community college, they just said.
It's
Really?
College in Blackwood, New
Wow.
Jersey.
Blackwood, New Jersey. So where would this? Is this a Dennis Corluzzo show?
Could be.
That's probably what it is. It's probably a
Yeah,
Dennis Corluzzo
Lawler
show.
did do some shows. Yeah.
I've never even heard of Blackwood, New Jersey. And I'm from New Jersey.
It only existed for this one night.
Yes. Look how they tape that one flag to the. That's good enough. We got it.
That's how it is in Blackwood.
Yeah.
It was probably during the first Gulf War, maybe even.
Lawler's a geek. Some kids are trying to start a chant. It's not taking. It's not taking.
Interesting.
The crazy thing is, the woman that Lawler was dating at this time just turned 37.
I thought Lawler's. This is a high school gym. Lawler's looking at the front row.
He was amazed they let him in.
Yeah, he's the only pedophile.
That's why they had to create. That's why they had to create the city of Blackwood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's like, I ain't banned from wrestling in gyms in Blackwood.
He's the only pedophile king I respect.
The only king the only king I recognize is Haku. That would have been a good sign. I mean, I admired your sign game today, buddy. I posted you on Instagram. The Brett one.
I know Brett one's your favorite, but I gotta tell you, the Austin one is the one that got all the fucking attention. So.
Of course.
Hey, it was awesome, but it felt good as during this whole thing. It was also very positive to walk around with that, and just every now and then, maybe it happened 20 times, out of these thousands of people, where someone read that and got the fucking joke.
Yeah.
And they were like, and just patted me on the back or high five. Like I said, the woman who took a picture, and she's like, and that's the bottom line, and walked away. And I'm like, fucking hey.
It's funny.
There's something very satisfying about a joke that only 5 people are going to get, but they're going to love
exactly.
it so much.
Well, the Brett one was like, okay, no, if anyone gets this, I know I've found a new friend. Right?
I'm going to start a new podcast with them.
Yeah, exactly.
He's smart. That's why I'm smart, because I started Blackwood, New Jersey.
So are Cornette and Lane the baby faces?
I
in
guess
that?
so. For
I guess that would make
some
sense
reason.
in the fucking in Blackwood, New Jersey.
New Jersey babyface is just a way of saying heel.
Uh-huh. I know, dude. I'm about to tell you, in New Jersey in the early '90s at this time, anyone going to a show, a Corluzzo show, would be cheering for Cornette and Lane
Right.
because they were the smart fans'
Smart
favorites,
fans.
Yeah.
and they would know that they had just told Turner and all them to go fuck themselves and quit. So they've got that bit of popularity with a lot of that crowd, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Camden Community College, I think it said.
Camden Community College. So that's probably
Right beside Action Park.
no. Camden's outside of Philadelphia. Camden itself was one of the places that goes up and down the list, but many years has been number one as murder capital of the United States.
Right.
And the thing is, so immediately to the west is Philadelphia. Immediately
Where's
to
the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Cooperstown, New York.
Yes, Cooperstown. What is in Camden? Is there another place in Camden?
Okay, here's what's in Camden. Okay.
But is there another in a different
Ohio,
Canton? Sorry.
That's the Football Hall of Fame. Right? Yeah. Jesus Christ, you're all over the place like a fucking ADHD fucking kid. Camden is where the Campbell's Soup Factory is. That's where it's, that's what's famous about it, Travis. But you go like 3 miles west or east, and it's down the suburbs a little bit, and then it's farms in the Pine Barrens. But you get this murderous city. You go a mile north and a mile south, you're in farms. And then you just get into there, and it is an urban. It's escape from
Wild West. Yeah,
it's escape from New York. It's rough, and we would go all the time because they had a great place to see concerts right by the riverside. It was the aquarium and the outdoor concert venue that was going to save Camden, and it was great, but didn't fucking save Camden.
Right.
The aquarium was going to solve all of Camden's woes.
Cornette's punches are not awful.
Were murdered.
Yeah,
no, he was
murdering all the fish.
No, he was a good
Cornette
worker.
can work, dude.
Yeah,
he
fucked his knee up in Night of the Skywalkers match.
Night of Skywalkers, yeah.
That kind of limited things afterwards.
What about his tailbone later? Coming off the knee. Scaffold. Oh, is that it?
Oh yeah, no, he fell off the scaffold and it landed
broke
on
both
his
legs,
feet.
Didn't he?
Blew out his one knee for
sure. He blew out one knee completely.
Yeah. Because he landed basically on his feet. Right?
Yeah, he landed on his feet.
Right.
Crazy.
Ugh. Is he swinging there thinking like fuck?
Yeah. Well, they were supposed to catch him, of course, but he
Dusty talked him into that. Let me tell you something, baby. It'll totally work, baby. You're gonna swing and swing and swing, and Big Bubba, he's gonna catch you just like a baby.
Supposed to catch
baby.
you.
Jim Cornette is a 6'2", 240-pound man, and I'm gonna fall, and he's gonna catch me. How does Dusty talked him into that shit, man? That's crazy.
The obvious sell afterwards that it's not a sell. That this guy is in a lot of pain.
We were watching. We
one of the craziest moments.
Danzo and I were watching it live.
We
were in
that was in Atlanta.
We were watching it on the screen, but we were watching it live at Starrcade, and we knew right away. We're like, "Oh shit, he's fucked up."
Yep, I know.
Yeah, it's bad.
Look at that merch table.
Here we go.
Let him go.
Curtis choking the life out of him.
Sweet Stan.
And it's even funnier is if Curtis had come along even just 5 years later, he could have gotten more work in the indies, ECW.
ECW, then ROH.
ROH then, yeah,
TNA
he'd be
even.
fun. Oh, in ROH, he would have been one of the
Heavyweight
guys I used to
champion.
see. No, not heavyweight champ. He would have been one of everyone's favorite undercard guys.
Yeah.
Because
What do we got here?
Kelly, ROH though, when you get to the main event guys, were they smaller than your WWE giants? Yeah, but still, these are big fucking guys. It's like Punk and AJ and Samoa
Of
Joe
course,
and stuff. And like,
Joe.
oh, these are
Except for Austin Aries.
oh yeah, Austin Aries was a hobbit, but he was jacked.
Right.
Like Danielson, first time I bumped into Danielson, I realized I was a little taller than him. I was like, oh wow, but he was not jacked yet, but within a year he was fucking jacked. Oh,
he's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest manager ref match of all time.
I mean, he's wrestling in the main event, so that's big time.
At the high school.
Camden.
Even in Camden. Yeah. I mean, hey,
in the home
boy,
of
Buddy
community
Rogers
college.
is from
the
Camden.
home of the football, the home of the Professional Football Hall of Fame,
Home of the Pee Wee Football Hall of Fame.
It's the home of the Soup Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Mulligatawny.
It's
Here
a
they
first
are.
ballot.
It's
First
like
ballot.
It's like the
Wrestling at
WWE
Camden
Hall.
Yards.
Camden
Camden Yards, yeah, Baltimore. That's what I was thinking of.
No, that's next to another urban deathscape.
Not quite, but yeah, no, he leaned into it well.
But I bet you this is Camden. There's Camden County, so this definitely looks like it's probably not like right down the street
This is
from
the
fucking
good
right down
Camden.
the street from New Jack City.
New Jack City.
New Jack City.
Remember that being a good movie.
Yeah,
It is a good movie.
Yeah.
It is
City's
aged
great.
oddly, but it is still a fun watch.
I haven't seen it since whenever early. 90s.
The podcast, The Rewatchables, uses that movie as one of their categories of the Judd Nelson Award for actor in a completely different film.
Yes. My
right.
favorite podcast is Action Boys.
The
That's,
greatest. Oh my God. We could, if you want to just do a podcast on us talking about our favorite Action Boys episodes, I am in.
Oh, are you familiar with Action Boys?
I'm a subscriber. It's
You're
the greatest.
You're are you a Shadow Wolf?
I'm not Shadow Wolves. I'm just a
Hey, dude, I'm Zombie Squad. I pay extra for all of it. Yeah, it's my favorite. Yeah, they just did. They made the same observation about Judd Nelson. Like, what fucking movie is he in?
The
that is awesome to know that I'm like, this is my favorite fucking podcast, and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Kyle and I will constantly do their Rowdy Roddy because they do it in both the Death Comes to Frogtown and the Day to Live episodes where they just get
take your blouse, take your blouse off.
No.
Take your blouse off.
Put your glasses on.
Put your blouse on.
Take your blouse off.
That's great. Awesome.
Trav, I'll say I've got an entire thing downloaded of like 100 episodes.
Awesome.
But listen to the 20 that are free, because some of the free ones are some of them. They're Rocky 3, the riff they go on of Mr. T's roommate. Because like Mr. T when they're at the news conference of, woman, you come home with me, I'll take you to my apartment. I'm like, hold on. He has an apartment. You gotta come home, but we cannot watch Jason's videotapes. I told him I would not pay for the cable. They're all UCB guys. It's the best.
Yeah, they're all UCB guys. They are. Ben Rogers has been more known as a writer. And he wrote
Lower Decks,
Workaholics.
Yeah.
And,
Cornette's gonna take a pile driver.
Jeez. Oh, but he leaned him up nice. Respectful.
Pile driver wasn't
Johnny, when you
illegal in
take a
New
pile
Jersey.
driver like that, you gotta tuck your chin.
Not bad. But he's He's
Oh, so
fine.
now I know. Now I know from now on when you're on the show, Brad, I'm just gonna do fucking action voice things every now and
I'll
then.
call and response all of them. You want to talk Stanger? We'll talk Stanger all day. You want to do some Gwildor? I'm in.
The best thing about the subscription, the bump up to Zombies to watch the videos,
Yeah,
is Stanger is the most visual performer of all of them. When he's doing voices, he does all these facial expressions. He's constantly moving around and doing facial expressions to match his
Oh wow!
characters.
Look at
It's
I
hilarious.
know. Curtis is
Curtis doing the
got-
record. That's when I knew I was gay.
But when you saw Mark Curtis,
Mark Curtis
grainy
gyrate.
1991
Yeah.
I know we're
Ugh.
married, but
Footage.
twinks don't count as cheating, right?
What's he gonna do here? What can he unleash from the top rope?
Takes him so long to climb up. It looks like there's 4
Frog
ropes.
splash?
Oh,
no. No.
My balls and penis. Even the announcer just said, even the ladies here knew that hurt.
There's an old woman in the front row with her chin in her hand, looking completely away from everything.
He's not on the hard cam side, but the side that Curtis is on, it looks like Richard Belzer might be in the front row.
Yeah, he actually gained an appreciation for wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you buy him a
Being almost
chateau in
killed,
France and start watching sport.
It bought me Chateau Hogan, babe.
No.
I absolutely adore that he or whatever managed to make Munch a character that was just in like a million shows. Like, when does that ever happen? Where like one guy has a character he does, like, oh, we're just gonna put him in all kinds of fucking shows.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And I think it also goes into that weird, we're getting into old internet obscura, but remember that theory that because of St. Elsewhere, every show is connected?
Yes.
And he's a big part of that as well.
Yes, it
You
does.
know this one,
It
Trav?
ties the Simpsons into
I
it.
do not.
So
Interesting.
there's a couple characters that cross over into St. Elsewhere. Like, it was the same writer as the White Shadow, and they had one of the characters from there on there, but it also
Cheers appeared on St. Elsewhere.
Yeah, and Cheers appeared on there, but it also, the end of St. Elsewhere was that it was all a dream,
right?
In a
the mind of an autistic child who had a snow globe with a hospital inside.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'll send you a site on it because of this. Now you can now link, because now any like Cheers, for example, had multiple other shows visit, so that means they're all now part of the St. Elsewhere. And I think they can get to like Sopranos and The Wire. Well, The Wire's easy because of Bells, but
yeah, it's and The Simpsons gets into it. X-Files, as well.
Oh, we managed to talk about everything but wrestling for the last half hour.
Yeah, that's all right. That's when we no audio, and that's what's going to happen. That's fine. My favorite joke.
Like I'm trying to get some upskirts.
These grannies. Yeah, just piss on my face. Piss on my face, baby.
What the hell?
Is this?
Local magician was not impressed.
It's Count Floyd.
Yes.
This was the real
so weird. That
top
guy
baby face.
Was that the last? Is there any more to this?
No, that's all.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Let me get out of here.
We got Patreon coming up. Hey, $5 a month. Yeah. People pay $5 a month for more of this.